Hi, sorry, yes, I'm very late today. Do I have music on? Like heck I do. Sorry. Listen up! Oh no, now you're seeing how much money I'm making on selling high durium nuggets. Please no copy. Please no copy. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Frank. Good morning, Doug. Good morning, Flavor. Good morning, Hollow. Good morning, Sasha. Good morning, Nonies. Good morning, Golsta. Good morning, Karna, who is lurking. Good morning, Kaisa. Hello there, Jeff. Good morning, Manticore. Hello there, Sandy. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Skull. Everyone's early except for me. Good morning, Vietnam. Hi, Angel. Good morning to you as well. Good morning, Miska. Hello, Robertson. Hello there. Welcome, welcome. Sasha, you can't just call me out like that. You can't just call me out like that. I'm right here. I can read it. I can read it with my eyes, with my special eyes. My special eyes. Good morning, Wall. Hello there. Hi, Yoko. Did I say hi? Did I? It's Final Fantasy. Yes, sorry, it's Final Fantasy every day of the week. I'm sorry, Golsta. Don't worry, there was no spoiler here yet. Oh, I didn't update the schedule. I'm sorry. I only said it after stream yesterday, Monday, and I never updated it. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. But yes, it's Final Fantasy today. Hi, South Rebel. Good day. Good morning. Hello. I have very low spoons today because my anxiety was peaking. Yesterday and also today, so it will be a 3-hour stream today. We will not be doing something crazy like last time where we go way ahead. Oh no, they bought my leaves. Now you know that I'm also selling those. Have a happy lurk, y'all. Don't worry. I'm at least going very slow, so hopefully you can catch up at some point. Yes, I'm sorry, Colsta. I'm sorry. I will update the schedule. It's basically Final Fantasy until we finish the main story quest, because I was told it's like 50 hours or something, and that's a really long time. So yeah, I should probably do it every day. I will have a small public service announcement by the end of the stream. I will also post this on Discord. So if you don't mind sticking around for that, I guess I can make, I don't know. I will do it at the 3-hour mark. Or how about this? 3 hours and 10 minutes, because I know myself. Unless I'm in a cutscene, in which case, oh god, that with these spoilers. Well, I guess it's gonna be on Discord anyway. Hi, Great Rich! Hello. No, it's not big news, it's just, well, I guess I can quickly mention it here as well. We are going to start enforcing our rules. So, Discord and here, please be respectful of the mods. And please don't do not safe for work stuff. I'm no longer going to beg for that either, because I've had this rule for a really long time and people keep skirting the rules a little bit on that, and it's been really well, anxiety inducing, honestly. Like, I've literally not slept for 3 days now, just mulling this over in my head. So I would respectfully request that we keep it safe for work. You can't say shit. You can't just make every joke a sex joke. That's mainly what it means. You can even say fuck. You can even say, you know what? I would allow cunt even, as long as you're Australian. But yeah, I'm trying here. I'm trying. Thank you, Great Reds. Don't be weird, exactly. I never respected the mods in the first place. Well, in that case, now is the time to start, because I will start banning people from the Discord specifically. Sorry. Not sorry. Respectfully bonk yourself. Yes, that's why the bonk emote's there. If you feel something coming up, just gunk. Honorary Aussies, exactly. Good day, mate. Sorry, good day, cunt. But yes, you can still, like, cursing is fine to a point, obviously. Also, don't just make an entire sentence with curses, obviously, but you know what I mean. Like, most of it is very, like, these rules have always been there. It's very, like, common sense, I want to say. So yeah, I kind of want to have common sense people in my chat anyway. So Haida said good morning. Don't worry, you're never late. You are precise when you mean to. I care about my mods code. I care a lot about my mods and also my own mental health. Anyway, this is why my spoons are low today. My spoons are low because this is what I've had to deal with. And thinking that everyone's gonna be really mad at me for not wanting not safe for work stuff in my chat. And yeah, no, it's been super anxiety inducing. So here we are. Common sense isn't common though. No, okay, that's fair. But I guess, and then at that point, I would only want people with the common sense in my chats. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I know most of you do have common sense. I know that. Don't worry. But yes, if you feel like you can't live with that, then I would actually respectfully have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry. No hard feelings. I still like you. You can make sex jokes in the DMs, just not in my chat. You're in the box. You can be in the box. That's okay. It's a cozy box. I like the box. Since I had to miss the last hour of previous stream, I have to comment now. Called it on the boy being, yeah, no, but seriously, right? I was like, okay, well, kind of, but kind of not. Like, technically they're not the satrap, but aren't they though? Aren't they though? It makes sense with not dollars. I know. Sex sells and all that, but yeah. I already said, like, in a year, if I'm not like, okay, I will just quit streaming anyway, so it's okay. Like, I have a plan. I have a trajectory. It's fine. We're good. No hard feelings. Good thing I'm always mad at life. That's fair. Same, honestly. Fine. We all want to hang out in nice company. Exactly. And it's not just me that was made uncomfortable. It were a lot of other people who directly either left or like said that they didn't want to talk anymore because they were uncomfortable. And I don't aim to make anyone uncomfortable, but I also think it's important that I'm comfortable in my own server. And I think you might have noticed that I stopped logging onto Discord as much anymore, and it's because I was not comfortable in my own server. Like, I didn't want to be in my own server, like, imagine. I think that's probably a bad sign. So Jinsei can go back to sleeping. Yes, I would like to sleep. Thank you, Yogi. Oh, thank you, Manticore. Okay, I'm solving it. Hi, Darian! We're having a serious talk. How are you doing? What's up? So Jinsei says anything towards me on stream, I can't hear it. No, that's okay, Costa. I did say something towards you. Dang it! I said the box is cozy. Who will I watch if you quit? Who's online right now? Oh no, Flames isn't gonna stream for that much longer. I don't know, Carson? Carson's fun. We sex positive, but that doesn't mean we gotta be in jail all day long. Exactly. No, exactly, that's what I mean. And like, I make sex jokes, just not in my stream. Just not anymore in my stream, you know? From chat, I gather I shall rewatch the starting of the stream tomorrow. Don't worry, I'll make... Oh god, no, actually you can't hear this either. Nick is sleeping. He's still sick. He's sitting in the... Well, sick again almost? Like, he can't walk. His neck is really hurt. So when he walks, it hurts his back. So I want the shiny pet fox thing. You mean those? They're carbuncles. You can become a shiny fox haver if you become a summoner. Or I guess you start with Arcanist. It's okay, Durian. Don't worry. We're making steps towards fixing it. If it doesn't work, I can always still delete the server. So don't worry about that. I have options. I'll take the spot with angry German cooking. Yes, with a very hefty ladle. Sleep is important. Yes, it's okay, Tyler. I've not been clear enough. I'll be honest. Like, that's also on me. But now I'm being very clear. So. I see you're every class? I am. Oh god. I am. The only one I haven't unlocked is Reaper, actually. I've not gone to unlock Reaper, but look at how well my crafters are getting along. They're doing really, really good. The ones in the back, yeah, those are carbuncles. The blue ones, right? They're carbuncles. I'm also wearing one around my neck, but like, you know what I mean. Hi, Griff. Good morning. Hello. Did I miss Mo coming in? Mo, hi. It's snow wind outside. It's so cold. Oh, buddy. Get inside quickly. Easy. Hi, welcome back. Should change your name. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Did you change your name or do you never announce it normally? I swear. Hi, Bravons. Good morning as well. How are you doing today, Griff? How's life? Get a little heater for Nick's back. We have the heated blankets, actually. So those kind of help, but he's sleeping. He's in bed. The TARDIS has brain misheard shiny pet foxes. Nope, sorry, that's not what they... Well, I mean, it depends on your carbuncle, I guess, maybe. I cannot see through you, but the background is. The background is clear. Excuse me. You're moving with those crafters. I am, though. I've already found like my niche on what I'm gonna craft as well. Like early on at least. Ah, oh my god. That's not my niche, but that is very kind of you, Sandy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're a lovely, lovely lad. And I really love seeing the GIF animate for us always when we're in the vocal. I kind of miss that. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you so much. You're very kind. You can call me a dickhead all you want. You heard it here first, folks. If you want to call someone a dickhead, Fussel is available for being called a dickhead. A shot of Clarity! I knew it! I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember this name at all. Hi, Clarity. I will call you Yeezy now, but okay, now I know. Now I know. I can't see what color yours is. Mine's yellow. It's the one around my neck. I think... Can I just summon them? I haven't even started my... I haven't even started my summoner yet at all. Manticore! Thank you as well! Thank you so much! I get to see a GIF again. I get to see the GIF again! Good for me! Thank you, Manticore! Thank you so much! We can play the GIF on repeats every time. Duck! Thank you! Thank you so much! And thank you for the follow! I don't normally call out names. Don't worry. Just thank you for the follow. Thank you, Duck! Thank you very much! You are all so kind to me today. Is it because I was mean? Yogi, thank you for the gift sub. Welcome back, Ark. Or you can go back to lurking. Don't worry. I will not ask you to talk. Thank you, Yogi. Thank you so much. No, I will never catch up on chat. Did you get to the Endwalker Crafter Gatherer quest stuff? I think it's locked behind story. I think all that XP is going to waste, but I don't really care because I've also made a lot of like gil off it already, so it's okay. I'm not really losing out on anything. It's totally fine. I might save cooking for like last. We'll see. I don't even know if there are quests, I'll be honest. Doc, thank you again. Thank you again. Biddies. I got some whip stove, so it's nice and crispy in here. Wait, are you stoving yourself? It's to the reformation of the flock! With an iron fist! Don't hear the crafting? Well, I don't know. I might still. I'm into people throwing money at me. It's my niche. That is also definitely my niche. Yeah, no, for sure. No, I agree.
Private bath for 2.
Also, I am not changing the bits alert, just so you know. The Suck My Salty Bits is staying. Because that one's funny outside of the sexy time, just so you know. Is the green screen new? No, I'm sorry, it's not. But, look. Ooh, there's nothing in this can, it's empty. It's completely empty. You want you to be happy and comfy in your server on your streams? Yeah, and I let it get away from me, which was totally my fault. We're fixing it, we're fixing it. Well, it's okay, Great Red. I don't know that you did, if you were making the sex jokes all the time, maybe, but it's... If not, I didn't notice, don't worry. Getting a new emote, I mean, supporting Jinsei. We'll get even more emotes in like 5 months. Thank you so much, Wall. Thank you so much. For not the emotes, I'm sure, right? Not the emotes. Nope, not at all. You are tearing me apart. Costa, you gotta be lurking. You can't be lurking and watching. What if I say something spoilery? I wouldn't. I will not say anything spoilery. Don't worry. I will not say anything until I say I am starting the quest right now. There will be no spoilers. Costa, thank you so much. What the fuck? Yay! Thank you. Is it because of the box? You'll do a high trim when I meet the stream. I'm sorry, Costa. Sasha, thank you as well. Thank you for the gifts up. Lisa's being torn apart so hard this stream. Lisa, I'm sorry. You're tearing me apart. Robertson, thank you. Thank you. What? Y'all, you hyped this train through the station at record speed? What the hell? You literally went, I'm sorry, what are you, the Thalys? We are the Thalys of hype trains. Salty chocolate balls, no, it's from Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I promise it's really funny. It's really funny. I'm currently heating my house because I got my 11-month-old and it's snowing outside. In the blankets. In the blankets you go. In a very warm blankets. Cause that's my go-to. Usually we have like 5 blankets. It's very comfortable. If Endwalkers will be able to start it soon, you'll probably gain in on me because I only play the main story quest on stream days. So I'm streaming it, or like every stream day is going to be Final Fantasy. Otherwise, I'll be here for the rest of my life. Whoops. You haven't started my MSQ, so I shall not lurk. Okay, fine, fine. I'll let it be. I'll let it be. Jinxie's actually called Yahtzee. No, because that would mean I'd win every time. I'd win every time with like, what are you supposed to have rolled? Just 5 of the same, I think? That's hard. Please don't tear apart. There's Lisa. You know, I had Dog Cockle voice it for me. That's the voice of Geralt saying it. And tearing me apart, for the people that are not aware, the You're Tearing Me Apart, Lisa is from The Room, which is one of the worst movies ever made. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Jinxie wanna thank you, me. She has to write it, or one of her mods. Mods tell Kolsta how much I love her. Platonically, but a lot though. You do a second train today. The Thalys? I got plenty of blankets. Okay, then it's good. Then it's comfy. Jinxie never wins. Jinxie also doesn't aim. Aiming is for people who have good coordination, and it's not me. Hughes would also like to disagree about the catching up part. Is it that bad? It was actually really good again for everyone this morning. I had 50 people on the queue again. People have been saying it's been calming down. I play Final Fantasy XIV like once a week. Oh, okay. Well, I have every job to 80 because I've been playing for a really, really long time. How many hours do I have in Final Fantasy XIV now? Almost 3,100. 3,082.9 to be exact right now. He said there's 50 hours of MSQ. Oh yeah, no, there's a lot. Dream best movie. I think it's hilarious. We watched it on Discord at one point as well, which was great actually.
My WFH coworker wants to keep things SFW. This is probably good if they force me to go back to an office at some point. I'll already have too many Jinxieisms to explain.
You're welcome, Yokals. I fixed it. Thank you so much, Yokals. Thank you so much. And you know, it's also for the people who are at work and still want to watch my stream, and they can do so safely. Safely. A Jinxie stream that's safe? I don't know. One of the greatest pieces of art ever made. I still think it's hilarious. I did not hit her! I did not! Oh, hi, Mark. Is Doc Cuckle himself saying it here? It's true. I had some trouble like editing out the background sound, but it still worked out.
Salty Bits is not safe for work.
Thank you, Bowman! No, the Salty Bits are staying. Salty Bits is safe for work because you know what? That's also out of context, so you wouldn't even know what it's about. And that one's hilarious, so hilarious and perfect. So that one's staying. You can mute it, I guess. Tearing Me Apart sounds like Geralt? Yeah, no, it is. It's Doc Cockle's voice. I went, what was it, during Gamescom, I asked Doc Cockle if he wanted to record that for me real quick, and Doc Cockle is the voice actor for Geralt. So I was like, hey, Mr. Cockle, can you please say, "You're tearing me apart, Lisa," into my phone? And he was like, sure, I can do that. So it was basically the same thing I did with Liam O'Brien. Like, if you sub for the first time on my channel, you have Liam O'Brien, who did a voiceover that said, "Why not both?" Which I did that at BlizzCon. I was like, hello, Mr. O'Brien, would you mind saying "why not both" into my phone? And he was like, I will say that into your phone, that's totally fine. Which is nice. I think that's a duck or a goose. Did we get a murder duck? Is that perfection or what? I think it might be perfection. I kind of want to teach you how to aim so you can actually hit things in Evil Within. But what if I just die a bunch? Wouldn't that be way funnier though? Just need to fix it for Arrow 202 to work. That can queue while doing other things. That's true, yes. I think a lot of people have had that issue. I, knock on wood, have not had that issue. Is it a safe stream if you can be stabbed at any moment? My stream used to be only about the stabbing. If you look at any of like my quotes, my early quotes especially, it's all just about murder and blood sacrifices and things like that. I just realized I forgot to eat again. I've not had breakfast today. I have not had breakfast today. Dropping by to say hello, machine! Drop out quickly! Or lurk, if you don't mind. I wish Danny to watch The Room, but she couldn't get through it. Did she log in really early again? Are trials still not allowed? I guess they're not. It's talking about salty fries. Exactly. Salty fries. Very salty fries. I think that's a murder duck. But also they're cheering. There's blood on their hands. Am I wrong? I swear that's what it is. I have a bit of rejection-sensitive dysphoria. Same! I have extreme rejection-sensitive dysphoria! Very relatable! That's like one of my worst ones. No, I totally get you. I'm so sad that Polish VA for Geralt lost his voice. Did he really? Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry. I mean, you're not him, but I'm sorry anyway. Is that why it was the murder flock? Yes. I had it yesterday when I was gone for 10 minutes. I got into 1100 and was sent back to 5000. I am sorry, buddy. We've been so lucky. Like, neither Nick or me had that issue. I already said this as well. If I ever get DC'd and I get into like a really long queue, then that's just the end of stream. You know what I mean? I actually have... Okay, so yesterday was like my peak anxiety. And I told Nick, I was like, Nick, I am having sad girl hours. Because I was having sad girl hours. So he went out and he was like, here. And here. And here. And here. And here. And I also already ate an entire bag of Maltesers yesterday, just so you know. So... he was like, you're having sad girl hours? No, you're having snack girl hours. It was good, it was good, I had fun. I want a Nick, we all want a Nick. I get it, we all want a Nick. It's because he's perfect. I know her address, that's illegal. Mine's been 2 days, my friend just pegged me with an orange. Just one orange? Excuse me. The little crunchy bits are extra salty with fries, or because these are crunchy popcorn. Very crunchy, very salty, very tasty. Also a little bit cheesy. I gave up on logging in yesterday because of it, but here's hoping I'll actually get to play today. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going for the weekend still, but especially in the middle of the week, everyone will be logging on at the same time, right? Your husband gave you gifts of food, many gifts of food. Candy fixes, not everything, but a lot of things, a lot of things. 100% best husband. I'm taking notes here. You're welcome. I'm teaching y'all. Hey, Loneliest, thank you. It's a little ASCII hug. Y'all eat or I continue throwing foods. Okay, but she has a point. She has a point. You want Nick because we know you wouldn't choose poorly? I would never. I am very picky. Giving you a bunch of snacks is definitely more thoughtful than just tossing a bag of sugar at you. Imagine me just emptying a bag of sugar into my face. Imagine doing that. I could never. Well. When I was a kid, I would eat sugar cubes. I cannot be the only one. You know, whenever you were like at a restaurant or whatever, or like a coffee place, and there would just be like a bowl of sugar cubes. I'd put the sugar cubes in my mouth and I would just crunch them all up and just chewing on some sugar. I was a normal kid. Very normal kid. Sugar cubes would be more practical for that. They are. Not the only one. I did that as a kid too. I could not imagine doing that now either, but like, I also can't eat as many snacks anymore as I used to. Like, my stomach is no longer used to candy because for a really long time, I didn't eat any candy. So now when I eat too much, my stomach is like, bitch, what is you doing right now? Can you not do that? I am begging you. Sugar cubes have got to be so bad for your teeth. Oh, bet. My grandma used to give me sugar cubes with a mild tranquilizer in it. Whistle, what kind of kid were you? What kind of kid were you that she was giving you tranquilized sugar cubes? I ate onions like apples when I was a kid? An entire onion? Boy. I guess you never cry when cutting onions now. I love the sugar cubes that were shaped as the playing card symbol. Still crunch them up though. That make you a little horse? Just a little bit of a horse, yes. Anyway. I am going to continue the quest now. For those curious, I picked Thancred's Path. No further explanation on that. And I have not done the other path yet. This is your cue. If you don't want to get spoiled, then if you wouldn't mind muting the tab, but sticking around, just not watching the stream, I would appreciate that super much. Otherwise, I will see you soon. I haven't eaten anything sugary since 2009. I think at this point a candy bar would probably kill me. It's okay, I will eat it for you. I will take that bullet for you. I'm still one path ahead of you. I will probably only be able to finish this path, especially with me only doing 3 hours today. Anyway, it'll be a while, Zanny, if you're just starting, yeah. Spoilers are fine by me? Good, good. And I'm playing as Bard now because I'm trying to keep everything like roughly the same level. So my Dark Knight's gonna be 82 if I need it, my Scholar's 81, my Red Mage's 83. So I can kind of just like keep shoving things ahead. I'm doing roulettes with my Red Mage, if you're wondering. Anyway, I finished the second max level dungeon and got the thing I wanted. Nice, let's I don't know what the thing is. Did y'all know? I gotta show you this in a minute. I gotta show you this thing in a minute. It's so funny. Just as I was getting used to balmy Thavnir, we're back in chilly Shalien. Take care not to catch your death, eh? We need you for battles to come. Now then, your investigation here remains, but when that's over, we can take stock of all the developments and discoveries. Oh, you just immediately get it. Okay. Look at this. Cause, oh god, I think it's Goldsmith. Where are you? Were you at the start? Where are you? Is it further down? There you are! Look at this. Look at this. I'm sorry, I came across this and I was like, what the fuck? I want this. I'm putting this on all of the characters that can. I literally can be a unicorn. Look at this whole unicorn man. I love it. Narwhals, swimming in the ocean, making a commotion, cause they are so awesome. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, a pet! Oh, you got a pet! Oh, I like pets. Oh, the levies are also unlocked now. I guess I should probably do that at some point. Wait, why can't I do that? Oh, it's because I'm not you're not a combat class, Genzi, that's why. You're craftsy still. I've done a lot of crafting, Talor. I don't want to have to worry about a server transfer. Okay. I can't tell you if we're gonna transfer yet. I guess obviously because everything is such a mess for logging in right now. But yeah, I will let you know. I will let you know. Good night, Kaisa. Thanks for dropping by and sleep well. Unfortunately, you can't just Goldsmith LV3 like some people. Wait, Goldsmith LV3? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. My directions were easy enough to follow, I hope. In any case, you stand now before the doors of Numenon, Sharlayan's grandest collection of books and tomes. This building is actually only an entrance, and one of many at that, for the archives of Numenon extend deep beneath the surface like the roots of a tree. The vast halls of the Great Kuba Library pale in comparison to Numenon's endless maze of subterranean chambers. Any citizen of Sharlayan is free to enter and peruse its shelves. Well, most of its shelves. Only Archons are afforded access to certain restricted vaults. I've dispatched Y'shtola and Raha to investigate those. Meanwhile, Alizé and Alphino will help me continue my search through the stacks open to the general public. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you are only permitted to browse the first floor here at the entrance. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Sharlayan history or foreign policy. Your task will be to find and study the relevant publications. I promise you, a working knowledge of those subjects will make it far easier to spot the sort of clues we're looking for. Let us be about it, shall we? I've told the others to meet us at the stone benches over there once they've found some promising tomes. Happy reading? Did she just give me homework? Did she just give me homework? Kryl? Did you just give me homework? Illegal. Happy lurking, Tyler. Thank you so much for sticking around. Godfrey did that in Hillerand quests? Oh, yes. To be fair, I can HQ craft everything. And I still just have these. It's level 80, it's over melded, so that's why. I'm gonna replace the Dwarven Mithril Ring. But not until I can overmelt that properly. Which I can't do that because everything is very expensive. It's like 300k or something for one of the high-end materia, which we are not going to do. Yet. I have my limits. Apparently they got 1 million new accounts just a month before expansion launch? Oh my god, I didn't know it was that many. Also, is my webcam being like really funky for anybody else? Or is that just me? I think I might know what it is actually. Is it this? Hold on, let me change something. Yeah, the flickering, right? I changed something. Let's see if that's what it was. Because I did reset settings at some point. Hi, Velico! Good morning! We're just saying it's weirding out. Yeah, I just noticed it out of the corner of my eyes. I was like, what the hell? What are you doing? Off cam. Long, long ago, on an island in the Northern Sea, there lived a Rookadin man by the name of Njunkrepf. Njunkrepf was a student of astrology, and he divined that a flood of terrifying proportions would soon sweep over the lands of Eorzea. So it was that he built a gigantic ship, assembled a crew, and set sail for that imperiled realm. So is he just Noah? The flood arrived as foretold, and to their horror, the strangely churning waters drove the people towards the ocean. It was there, however, that Njunkrepf's crew hauled them aboard his ark, but the danger had not passed. A towering wave approached, threatening to smash the vessel to pieces. With only moments to spare, Njunkrepf wove a mighty spell of teleportation and shifted the entire ship to safety atop Abalathia's spine. Refugees from the surrounding regions huddled there alongside them, but it was not long before disputes over the dwindling supply of food led to violence and bloodshed. Saddened by the sight, Njunkrepf gathered to him his crew and his grateful passengers and abandoned the ark to those reddened peaks. They journeyed to the coast where they built a new ship, intent upon returning to the northern seas. They landed on the beach of an island and settled upon that very spot. That settlement prospered and grew, and in time it became the city of Sharlayan we live in to this day. You know, I call shenanigans on this one. See the guy from the ark that's in Garabania? Really? I didn't even make that connection. I guess he is? Huh. We good if it were Halloween and it kept flickering in the right moments. Unfortunately, I can't choose when it does it. Anyway. Roads of Old the Colony. Go on. Many years ago, on the banks of the Thaliak in the Dravanian hinterlands, a Sharlayan colony once thrived. The settlement was originally established as a mere outpost to study the ethereal sea in the year 1311 of the 6th Astral Era. Scholars dispatched to Eorzea found the facilities wanting, and their demands encouraged a gradual expansion in structures and services. As rumors spread of a growing community of academics, the area was further inundated with Eorzean students hoping to share in the renowned wisdom of the Sharlayans. 50 years later, the Forum passed a motion to recognize what had become a flourishing town as an official Sharlayan colony. Eorzean residents took to calling the colony itself Sharlayan, which led to no small amount of confusion when discussions turned to the subject of the motherland. I think it just flickered again, did it not? Am I wrong? Am I right? I think it did. I forgot what's the name of the exact spot. Yeah, I know exactly what part you mean, but I was like, what? You're right, though. Gonna make some food? Yes. Or you'll get another orange thrown at your head, eventually. In response, some Sharlayan inhabitants, if pressed for a name, would simply refer to it as Emporium. Following the Great Exodus, however, the goblins and treasure hunters claimed for themselves a corner of the abandoned colony and gave it yet another name, Idleshire. Which is, like, the better name. Sorry, but it is. It's much better. They go on to introduce the most prominent features of Idleshire, but okay, but we know about Idleshire. Okay, so I only want to read, like, the relevant books, but I want to kind of read them all. Stewards of Wisdom. Would you be relevant? I feel like you would. We rebuilt the damn place, we did. What shall I do with the Waterlands and I think it's prudent if you learn their language first, so a guttural bul 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 is like hello and I come in peace, so start with that. Read all the books. During the chaos of the 6th Umbral Calamity, Archon Njunkrepf, founder of Sharlayan, bore witness to the madness and savagery of men brought to the brink of despair. Upon raising a settlement on an island in the Northern Empty, he instructed his people thus: renounce the ways of war, and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason. The Sharlayans took to heart the words of their savior, and thenceforth served as stewards of wisdom. Upon a foundation of accumulated learning, they built a homeland unlike any other, a nation born from strength of minds rather than strength of arms. With knowledge of economics came shrewd trading, with knowledge of agriculture came bountiful crops. Engineering brought wells and sewers, ending squabbles over water. Wealth of expertise could be bartered for wealth in coin, and the more their wisdom spread throughout the world, the more mankind as a whole would thrive. And so it was that no matter the trials and tribulations of the age, the citizens of Sharlayan would live by their founders' teachings. For the sake of a better tomorrow, for the sake of a brighter star, they would eschew the tools of war, and with knowledge deliver the world. I was gonna say, that's definitely one. That has to be. When in doubt, you could use the universal greeting. Ba beep ground anini bong. That's something else entirely. I think these would probably not be like, some of them are just not about him. But they're still interesting. My beloved seekers of knowledge, have you ever put learning before your health and neglected to feed and rest your body as you should? I would never do that. What do you mean? Also, is there any lag? I hope there isn't. I'm rendering my Triss versus Yennefer video in the background. I don't think it's lagging, but just in case. I too once engaged in such foolish practices, but one night, engrossed in philosophical study, I had an epiphany. For all the world's mysteries that drive us to reckless abandon, we have so very few years of life in which to achieve our goals. Thus do I share with you this mantra. I am forever 20 summers young. Really? Okay. Have a good Focaccia making, Fuzzle. The answer is yeah, but you're right though. But also not at the same time. No one's right. Not noticed? Doesn't even be a lag? Good. Yeah, we'll see what combat's like. Thanks, Charlene Wisdom. Very cool. The number itself is unimportant. You could be 19, or 23, or 40. Whatever age you are when you discover this manual, let that be the age you aspire to remain. Through mindful, healthy living will you extend the time available to spend upon your chosen research. Another day, another moon, another summer to grasp the greater truths you pursue. In the pages that follow, we will explore the secrets of maintaining one's physical condition from a biological, ethereological, and arcane viewpoint. Is this a yoga manual? I swear. An introduction to the heavens. Okay, tell me more. Have you ever gazed at the skies above and contemplated the mysteries contained therein? I speak not of shifting cloud patterns, but of the vastness beyond, of the sun of the twinkling tapestry of the night. Some think of the dome above us to be a finite space, yet amongst the leading thinkers of our age, one scholar's depiction of a boundless sea of stars has firmly taken root. Alas, this heavenly sea remains an unreachable, unknowable destination. There are few indeed who can explain in satisfactory detail why our own star is believed to revolve around the sun. Is this book going to talk about how we're totally going to the moon? No, actually. I'm saying there's something bad about everyone, but also there are some good things about the deceitful red-haired woman as well. I've tried to make it as balanced as possible. I've tried my best. It was the— oh god, it's still doing it. And now I definitely saw it. What was it? What made it do that? Let's turn the anti-flicker off. Because I have like 2 anti-flickers, but neither of them seem to do anything. The hair color to start? Wow. There's a cat hair in my mouth. How? Hi, Stanch. Good morning. It was the technologists of Alag who came closest to understanding the laws which govern that starry abyss. It was they who launched Dalamut and sought to expand beyond our earthbound existence. Having read of their— nope, there's the flicker again. I don't know what's going on with it. I will do my best to fix this again at some point. I think. I hope. Is there buffering? No. I don't know. Has your interest in this field of study waxed or waned? What if I were to tell you that the eternal constellations were arranged differently in this distant path? The distant path? Distant past. That their positions continue to shift almost imperceptibly, but measurably as we journey into the future? Would it shock you to learn that the stars drift further and further apart, and may indeed do so forever? Are you eager to learn more? I'm always eager to learn more. Are you kidding me? Today is not a day for streams. It's really not. No, I don't know what's up with it, but you know, here we are. This must be the last one. I don't think there are any others. Yes, I've read all of those. Gimme. The voice of a growing city. Oh, this definitely has to be the thing. Vegan stroganoff made out of champignons. Tasty. I made chili yesterday. I'm supposed to take a picture of that for a friend, actually. It was pretty good. Cameron's just feeling the effect of winter, like same. Aren't we all? In the years which followed the founding of Shaliad, civic policy and other matters of import were decided at the Ecclesia, a public forum at which every citizen was eligible to speak. As the city's population grew, however, this format became increasingly impractical. The larger number of participants gave rise to ever longer debates, resulting in significant delays of vital resolutions. Various measures were introduced in an attempt to curtail protracted discussions, but in the year 201 of the 6th Astral Era, it was ultimately decreed that Sharlayan would transition to a new form of governance. The nation would now be led by a body of 99 members, citizens chosen from amongst their peers by means of a nationwide vote. Thus was the forum as we know it today conceived and created, and somebody bought my 5 bottles of Grade 5 Vitality stuff. Oh, sorry, not 5, just a singular one. It smells a lot of coconut cream, so I might have to add more spice. Always add more spice. Always. Okay, now I now have a fundamental understanding of Sharlia. That didn't take very long. All the spice, hell yeah. Okay, you can actually, if you want, you can just read them anyway, but I read all of them. Good for us. Hello, ma'am. I hope it's voiced over so I can drink my tea a little bit. Let me drink my tea. Let me drink my chocolate bar. Let me drink my chocolate bar, Kryle. I want to just ingest my chocolate bar. It's not hot. Welcome back, Self Rebel. I hope you're having a good noodle. Sorry, were you waiting for long? Hours, Alice. Hours. I feel so lost. I wanted to make sure I'd borrowed at least a few promising volumes. Alphino and Krell should also be along shortly. I was delayed in similar fashion. As far as I could see, no titles in the Archon stacks mentioned the final days specifically, so we have no choice but to start with the tangentially relevant tomes, if they are even that. At present, the plan is to skim through as quickly as we dare, and share our discoveries as we make them. It would have been nice to invite everyone to the estate. Plenty of comfortable places to read, and a ready supply of hot tea. Oh, I was always quite fond of reading outside. But it's not about the little pleasures, is it? You miss your home. Can you at least go say hi to your mom? I feel... Are we going to Purge Heretics today? I hope so. I hope so. It's been difficult. After our arrival, we managed to speak with one of the family servants and ask how things were. Seems our dear father has instructed the staff that even if Alphino and I were to return to Sharlayan, we were not to be allowed across the threshold. Your father can literally go to hell. I mean, genuinely. I mean that from like the bottom of my heart. you can tell him that. Unless we are the heretics. Well, if we're going to be the heretics, then only against the dad. We can kick the dad out, exactly. It's our estate now. We're inheriting it. Early. A harsh measure indeed. I hope that our efforts to understand his position and that of the Forum will perhaps lead to a reconciliation. It will not. We'll mend this rift one day, I'm certain of it. Will we though? And what of you, Gra? Have you been to visit your family, or do they not live here in the city? Ah, well, my situation is also somewhat complicated. I was raised in Sharlayan, yes, but I was born rather further away. Oh, were you adopted? That why? Succeeding you. Exactly. Hippity-hoppity, this is now Earlier of Light's property. I mean, I live in a world where Pringles have made official Eastport maps. What? Why? Taste the father repeatedly, and while kicking him. Oh, Velico, I'm so sorry, buddy. This is what I mean. I don't get how people are getting kicked out all the time. Can somebody look up why my webcam's flickering? Help. Pain. Lots of pain. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Exactly. Does have a giant tube in the map. It wouldn't be Pringles map otherwise. I hope you can get into the same one, but I've also heard people that just get all the way back to the start, so... Why is Dinsy's webcam flickering? Tell me more! Hello, Deathclaw! Welcome in! Thank you for chatting with us today. How are you doing? If you're wondering about where we are in the story, we are on the level 80 main story quest. We have done the Thancred path, but not this one. So, if that tube isn't full of Pringle-colored weapons, I'll be very unhappy. Just throw Pringles at people. Hi, Landar! Good morning, buddy! Welcome in. It saved my place. Okay, good. Pineapple on many things. It's true, Skull. It's true. In the southern reaches of Ilsevart, in fact. For generations my people have dwelt in Corvus, the coastal region opposite the island of Favnir. The Alagans founded a city in that fertile land, and by ship brought in the subjugated tribes of the Mycoti to serve as labourers. I should have known. Of course, the massive earthquakes of the Fourth Umbral Calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and when the Fifth Calamity froze the sea solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvus braved the journey back to Eosia. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, that they might prevent the remnants of Alagan technology from being misused. Smart! Isn't Corvus under Garlean rule? For the past 50 years, yes. Some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case for most imperial provinces, but Garlemald renamed the region Locus Amunis. They're not very original, I will be honest. They're very similar in their naming schemes. Destiny 2 has a few Halo weapons now. I can imagine why, yes. I will literally go to their office and throw Pringles on them, or an entire orange. ETUs, of course, a good start today. Thank you, Buggy. A friend was kicked out and sent back to legit 10k a few days ago. I think a few days ago it was way worse for sure. Just woke up. What about you? My spoons are low, but I have chocolate. I have chocolate and good company. I'm getting better. I like Pringles. You can eat them as they get thrown. That would be favorable. Oranges are great for vitamin C. I can't seem to fix my webcam being flickery though. That's my only gripe today. We'll try to fix that afterwards. Maintenance trying to fix the queue issues? Oh, that's why they had maintenance. They had maintenance earlier this morning, right? Was I wrong? I want Pringles now. I have cheesy popcorn. Sounds like a Harry Potter spell, I know. And not a very, like, healthy one either. Like, it's not a happy one. I want to finish that as Locust, which is not a good thing. When I was a boy, a nearby town came under the jurisdiction of an illustrious imperial family. The nobles of House Darnus. Oh no. Oh buddy, I'm sorry. That's for the people that were not, or haven't done that. Nilvan Darnus, I believe, is the boss you meet in, the Bahamut raid? The Coils of Bahamut? And I think they were also part of the before times, like before the Calamity. They were like part of quest chains and stuff. When I was a young boy, my father, I know. It is a cheesy one. For some time already, voices had been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allagan Eye no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. Fear of discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties to the knowledge and traditions of Allag. As the last child born with the Allagan Eye, I was given over to the custody of friends and the students of Baldesion, who had me registered as a Sharlayan citizen. I never even considered. Forgive me, it was an unkind question. No, it was very interesting, actually. A nice Veligo. Nilvan Darnus was basically the final 1.0 boss. Yeah. Yeah, and then they came back in the Coils. In a desperate effort to stop Project Meteor. And we didn't actually make that work, but I guess that's for the best here. Even Thancred was taken in by Archon Louis Sois, was he not? Stories of adopted waifs and rescued orphans are more common among Sharlayans than you might think. Yet regardless of our origins, we are all provided with an equal opportunity to learn, and with sufficient perspicacity? I don't know what that means. Perspicacity? Please translate. We outsiders can even earn the vaunted title of Archon. 'Tis exactly why I have such love for this country, and why I wish it to remain a nation of which its citizens can be proud. Hear, hear! Another good reason to get to the bottom of the forum's stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our own impending doom. I know. Gonna step up my butt and work some this month. I want to release my stuff by the end of it. I look forward to hearing it, Energizer. Unfortunately for Eosia, the forces beyond were against them, and there was no stopping the meteor. Listen, it was just programmed that way. They changed their backup development service to login service 2 during maintenance. They're literally throwing the kitchen sink server-wise to try to fix this launch. Oh no! Okay, I believe. Lovelet's part of it? Is she singing in it? Is Lovelet singing in it? I'm even more excited. Oh, I think maybe this one will be voiced over? The next one? This Kyle will be back? And Kyle, talk to me, buddy. We're doing a cover! I'm excited to hear that one. Ma'am? No, use your voice! We've returned with our selections, although I must say the pickings were quite slim indeed. Mistress Kyle has already flicked through every history book devoted to disasters, and more than a few which barely made mention of them. As such, we will be looking into research papers on the umbral calamities, as well as articles written by prominent forum members. Perhaps their knowledge of the final days comes from an unexpected source. Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions related to the final days? You may not. Use a voice, Paul! Can I throw money at you for the stuff? For the vocals. For the suave vocals. I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events of Amarat firsthand, and fear I may be overlooking critical details. Well, there was a lot of fire? There was a lot of fire. My thanks. Now where to begin? You should see how far you can throw Kryle. I like Kryle! I actually like her. First things first, what kind of phenomena did the ancients encounter as the final days drew nigh? Oh, I'm gonna have to... This is a quiz! They're quizzing me! My god. So I don't think it was... I guess the primals were Hydaelyn, maybe, and Zodiark. A complete destabilization of creation magic. Because that was basically... That was like the main thing, I guess. Yeah, Kryle's a good patat. Yes, the unfolding catastrophe wrought havoc on all manner of life. Energizer! The chaos extended to the ancients themselves, causing their powers of creation to spiral out of control. Fear and despair manifested in terrible, tangible fashion. Meteors raining from the sky, fire erupting from the ground, indescribable abominations prowling the streets. That more or less aligns with my understanding. If only the arts of creation had survived until the present day, we might have had something substantial to analyze. To the best of our knowledge, however, those techniques were not preserved or passed on. Stola surmises that the closest known magic is that of the summoning rituals promulgated by the Asians. And we don't like those. We don't like the summoning rituals. So, Kate! Hi! You were zooming past me! I can't watch your stream anymore! On your first stream, I was like, Nick, which path did she choose? And he was like, the one you didn't do yet. And I was like, what? I couldn't rightly go in there and be like, you have to choose Thancred. I couldn't do that, but I wanted to. Hi, Kale. Good morning as well. Hello, hello. Hi, Toke. Good morning. Welcome in with the cute Cole emote. Look at the cute cat. You can like them, but still look to answer the age-old question: how far can I throw them? Okay, but we can try that on a different Lalafell. How about that? Summoner remains sweating nervously. Oh my god. You have a new summoner dong now. It's the what is it? The unicorn horn that I showed y'all earlier. I'm trying to go slow. You were streaming for like 8 hours and I was sitting there like, welp. Fuck. Attempting to do collectibles, at least the interface is nicer. For like gathering, because I've done a little bit of gathering. I think not much changed of that, but I think it's a little bit streamlined, so that's good. I always wanted to try it on Varric from Dragon Age. Just grab him by his crossbow and then just yeet. Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days? Yes, it was weird. Hi, Edest! Oh no, it's not morning anymore. I've been saying good morning. Good afternoon. Sorry, I've been lying. It's not morning at all. I'm sorry. Good afternoon. How are y'all doing? Edest, are you proud of me? I'm eating chocolate and candy for breakfast. I'm being healthy today. There's an interface for it. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. Breakfast of Champions. Exactly. Look at this. Look at this. Nick found me these. I love these. I love them even better when there's just rice in it. But I love these too. I got eggs and corned beef. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, gonna have to add a lot more spice. It mostly tastes of coconut cream. Yeah, I have that a lot when I add too many potatoes. Several nutrients represented. There's rice in there. Exactly. The entire star was engulfed by disaster all at once. They say it began with a keening sound from the land itself. Did they say that? I'm gonna guess that's what they said. Totally what they said. Ah yes, the Almorottians spoke of it, didn't they? We never did hear this sound ourselves, of course, thrust as we were into the midst of the madness. Did they actually just make towers? I'm wondering. Also, Kate, I couldn't say this yesterday because the chat was in emote only mode, but do you know how proud I was of having called the dragon? Because, like, last year in July, I was like, these dragons are gonna appear. And the first one has appeared. I was like, yeah, I fucking called it. I fucking called it. Like, my brain, my lower brain exploding right here. Anyway, I was hella pleased. Spaghetti and hard-boiled eggs, that's a combination. We couldn't tell from the very loud reaction. I was excited! It seems that each and every one of the catastrophes was preceded by this ominous noise. Eventually, it resounded all across the star, and not even Amarant was spared. In fact, you kept saying it for like 10 minutes. I'm still saying it. I was more excited when I found out what the kid was. I did not call that one. Like, something was different about him for sure, but I did not call him being that. Absolutely not. So the ground was crying out, you say? To be considered the Harbinger of Doom, it must have been quite distinctive and probably quite loud. I'll have to speak with one of Numenon's mammoths and ask after any books which make mention of such a sound. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take? They knocked Element from the sky! No, they didn't. They summoned Zodiark. And then the other one summoned Hydaelyn. No, I have a big cup today. But this one, when it heats up, it becomes the map of Middle-earth. Otherwise, it's Elven speech. Yes, with Elidibus serving as his heart, so many gave themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. We do not know exactly how Zodiark brought salvation to the star, only that by his godlike will were the laws of nature set right. Then, once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up a further sacrifice to heal the ravages of the final days. Life sprouted anew, and it was these fledgling souls they intended to render unto Zodiark, a trade that would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed by the primal, which is like kind of a blood sacrifice, literally. Or might have, had Venat and her fellows not manifested their opposition in the form of Hydaelyn. Was that really a good idea, though? I don't know. I hope that people who choose answer 3, they get told they must have brain damage and their memory is failing. I mean, I think it's more like a joke answer. Like you just want to see what happens. And when Elven writing is a tattoo, I used to want that. I don't really feel like I want tattoos that are specifically from a franchise. Like the one here, this one is like Witcher based, but it's not fully Witcher, you know, like it's still my own thing. Because I was like, I want Jorvet's tattoo, but I don't want exactly like his tattoo. I want my own Elven tattoo, basically. You know what I mean? Eden already proved that the mind of the work. Well, the work's not quite right. Titan was a car. He was a car. Ramu is a half horse beard man. I was like, oh yeah, Ixion was thunder too. I'm sure it was the same thing. Well, hello there, Skulls. Watching your stream while I'm on the beautiful queue. Oh no! How many are you in, Skulls? And also, thank you for chatting with us today. Hello, welcome in. It is nice to meet you. I know that earlier Velica was on like, what, 500? Get melon tattooed in your forehead in Elvish. I'm sure someone's done that. Cars go ver, Titan goes ver, here we are. And then like Leviathan existed and he was like, well there were 2 parts, let's just give him 2 heads. That's how that works. For sure. Thank you, both of you, for the detailed review. I feel much more confident now in my understanding of events. With all that freshly in mind, it does make me wonder what the Telophoroi truly mean when they speak of bringing back the final days. We've seen what they are doing with those towers of theirs. Is forcing people to summon primals a kind of catalyst? Are they attempting to mirror the conditions caused by unstable creation magics? They might be, because the guy is kind of nutty. Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech, a convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction they plan to unleash? A little bit of both. Oh my god! That'll be a while, Skulls. I am so sorry. This is why I literally, like, the first thing I do when I wake up and I don't know if this is sad or very smart, first thing I do when I wake up is I turn on my PC and I log on to Final Fantasy. Every single day. If it was very hot, wait, not that kind of hot. And also there was like a Garuda at the same time, for sure. I've gotten to 445 now after almost 2 hours. I really log on at the right times, don't I? But I think you're also... Are you guys both on European realms? Because I'm on an NA realm. So when I log on in the morning, most people are not logging on. But I think in Europe, it's like prime time right now. If I get some insurance money for my injury, I might get another tattoo. Another one. Another one. I'm gonna get another one at some point. At some point. You don't poop like a normal person? Excuse me? Well, I figured it would be EU. Yeah, EU is definitely prime time at the minutes. But this is all just pointless conjecture at this stage. Let us return our attention to the forum, shall we? But we like having a little bit of lore talk, Krell. It's okay. We should keep an eye out for Ishtola, but this time we began studying these research paper. Not this time. Waiting to see if you stick to Balmung or move, and then I'll be NA again. I think for now Balmung is like quite good. Like the main tipping point would be if another server was like drastically an improvement for the EU people that play on NA with me. And I would very much like that to be in the same data center as Kate, but I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. Servers is not the server for us. Nope. Okay, my tea is cold now. It's cold. I haven't gotten any tattoos yet, can't afford them. That's fair. I have to save quite a while for this one, because my tattoo was like 1,000 something. 1,000 something cat, not US, but still. It's definitely a saving target, for sure. Took my joke, no! 7 p.m. for me, enter the queue during work at 5 p.m. You'd think that would be on time. You would think that. Depends on how much you get. Yeah, like I'm gonna do an entire sleeve next time. So I'm definitely gonna have to do some saving. We'll get there. I think so, Skull, yeah. She's on Ultros? Ishtola. And the last, am I? Well, my extended search of the Archon stacks produced 1 or 2 possibly useful books, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. If you recall, Urianger learned of the source's reflections from the Gerun oracles for its potential to cause panic and confusion. That tome was deemed apocrypha and sealed away in the Great Kuba Library. I know what that means. Tis even less likely that knowledge of the unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on a shelf for any curious scholar to find. That's illegal. It stands to reason, then, that my colleagues, be they archons or counselors, should perforce be largely ignorant of the subject. Yet when you confronted Master Fushino with knowledge of the Telophoroi and their machinations, he scoffed at the suggestion that they posed a threat. He seemed adamant that the Forum would know if the final days were truly upon us. Which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the Forum's behavior, it is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. I bet it's a lie, though. I bet whatever's telling them that the final days are not at hand is just straight up lying to them. It's gonna be another machination from the Asians set and put in place specifically for Charlia, because they know what they're like. Ultras is full there, but Famfrit and Lamia accepted new characters even now? Yeah, it would be fine also if we were just on the same data center, because then we could still play together. If you got a large sum donation, would you get the tattoo? If someone donated just for the tattoo, yes, I would. Because I really want another tattoo. But you know what it's like. I got in immediately on Curl, which is when I said hi to stream. Yeah, I got in immediately as well. Like 50 people, I think. I actually had to restart because I was doing the video and it was a little bit messy, so I had to restart my PC real quick. And I got in immediately again. Are we gonna go to the Forbidden Library again? I hope so, that's it. I want a full back piece and three-quarter sleeves on both arms. Yeah, when I do it, it's gonna be like, this one already has like a shoulder, which is quite big. So the other one would be an arm tattoo, which would be like a sleeve length one, which I would probably do in parts, because this tattoo here, so I'll just show you the size a little bit. Don't worry, I'm wearing another shirt. This is like roughly the size of the first tattoo, and it took about 8 hours for this. So a sleeve I think would take longer, especially if I it got stuck there. Especially if I wanted to do like the full sleeve. I got my hair stuck in my zipper. That's so me. I think it would take longer. So I would do it in like parts of like maybe three sessions or something. What level are you? I've actually been doing roulettes because I've been saving MSQ for the stream. So I have a character at level 83. I have a character at almost 82. I have a character at 81. I have 2 characters at 81. And then a bunch of level 80s from like, you know, having played Final Fantasy for a while, obviously. Stola shows up and the sun rises. Coincidence? I think not. I have far too many ideas. Next might be a bolt thrower tattoo. I already have a solid idea for my sleeve, but I want to ask Chris if she wants to be a part of that again because she designed this tattoo as well. But I don't know. She's very busy as well, so I'm really not gonna ask her until I know I'm gonna get it. It looks so nice no matter how many times I look at it. Thank you, Hollow. I'm very pleased with it still. I also, like, genuinely, this tattoo, I had wanted it for years and years. And I only really went in to get it, you know, after I had wanted it for 10 years. So I was sure that I was gonna love it forever. And I do, I still love it. I still look at it and I'm like, wow, I love that. Twitchfully is looking whenever Jinsey shows the tattoo. That's why I also hold my hand like this, just in case. I know nothing will be shown or anything, but just in case. I'm aiming to be an engineer. Let's go. Can you not have a tattoo in healthcare, Edist? Come on. I would love for my healthcare workers to have a tattoo. I'd be like, yo, we want to compare tattoos. I can't lay down on a table for 8 hours while someone's sticking me with a needle. It really depends on where you stick the needle. So, and the one I had, I wasn't really lying down, I was more like half sitting up. And if you stick a needle into like this part, I was falling asleep. You barely feel it because this is where most of the fat is, right? But then the neck, this has very thin skin. So this hurt like a motherfucker. And then here this is the collarbone right here. This hurts like mad as well. So like, if you've never been tattooed, I would honestly advise you to just do arms, like do parts of your body that have a lot of fat, a lot of thick skin. So your shoulders, maybe your calves on your legs, things like that. Don't do it on any bone. Don't do it on any thin skin, but there will be pain. There will be pain. My first tattoo will be the Oblivion Gates on my forearms. Oh, nice. Are you gonna do it so that when you put your arms together, it'll form like a full gate? Or are you gonna have like a small gate on each arm? I've wanted all 3 of them for 20 years now. I know I want them. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited for your tattoos now. Also, welcome back, Mo. Did I say that yet? Again. It's not about the pain, it's about the weight. Bring someone with you. Bring someone with you to talk. I brought Chris with me, who was the person who designed my tattoo, and I brought Nick with me. So, and like the lady who was doing my sorry. They've transitioned since then. The man who did my tattoo. Like they were talking constantly as well. Obviously, he was focusing mostly on the tattoo, but every so often when he lifted his needle, he would have a little chat about like what it looked like and things like that. So I wasn't really bored. And also, whenever I was in extreme pain, you're not bored when you're in pain. Trust me. My legs are tattooed and calves are far more painful than shins. Really? I had no idea that would be. Also, okay, no, hold on. Calves are the bottom parts. What I mean is the upper part, what do you call that in English? The upper part of your, like the fat, I'm slapping my leg right now. The upper fatty part of your leg. The thighs, yeah, so those. Because those get tattooed a lot by people as well. Also, they're easy to hide if you really want to. My wife's first tattoo was on her foot, which in hindsight was a tactical error. That's probably really, really painful. Too bad I don't have any fat on my arms or shoulder. I only want a tattoo there. You can still get a tattoo there. Like I am also extremely skinny, Hollow. I'm actually currently underweight. So if you get it here, I wasn't much heavier by the time I got the tattoo. If you get it here, I think you should still be fine. My needle aversion is mitigated by someone talking with and distracting me, although that's for shots. I don't love shots either. I usually talk myself when I'm getting shots for like anything like vaccines or whatever. I'm gonna be talking. I'm gonna constantly be talking until it's done. Cows hurt the most? Okay, we are not putting that. I'm currently 68 est. I'm 68 kilograms. And this is mostly me just forgetting to eat. Like, straight up forgetting to eat. But I'm fixing it! Totally worse! It's gonna be Christmas soon. I can't forget then. Small gate on my forearms, but my big tattoo is going to be a pair of boxing gloves on my chest for my great-great-grandfather who was in the Boxing Hall of Fame. Dang! Yo, okay. Yo, okay. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Kind of have a celebrity in the chat. Those things that went thick happen to save lives. Thick thighs save lives. The pain will be fun, is what I mean. Oh, you're into that. Okay, that's fine then. If you don't mind the pain, then that's okay. I didn't mind it too much. I had Nick with me and I was just like holding his hand really tightly. If they invent a tattoo machine, they can make an 8-hour tattoo in 5 minutes, then I might be interested. Okay, that's fair enough. If you get a small one, they won't take 8 hours, obviously. You can also go in parts. You don't have to get everything done at once, right? You can go in there and be like, I would like one part of my tattoo, which would maybe be like an hour. Infographic have a video talk about where it hurt to tattoo. All of those are usually where with a lot of nerves. Thigh is one of them. Wait, the thigh also hurts? Okay, bamboozled. Never mind. I've not had my legs tattooed, just my arm. Rip. Anyway, Stola was talking, which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the form's behavior, it's being kept secret from the rest of the nation. Not that I mean to excuse myself from reading duty. Whether they contain mention of the final days or no, these books could yet hold something of value. You weren't thinking of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone. I don't want to read anymore. Maybe because of the nerves? I'm assuming so, yeah. Anything piercing your skin will have an effect. How much depends on the person. I do have a very high pain tolerance, I've noticed. So that's true, I guess. Maybe arms hurt for other people. I think most people were pretty comfortable, honestly. Even with streaming Final Fantasy XIV all the time, it's gonna take a while to get through with those distractions. I mean, that's okay. I really like talking about tattoos, to be honest. Thank you for the follow. Don't worry, still not calling out the names. You labor for what feels like an age as your Stola's research assistant. Stola does not let you rest. Clinically speaking, you're exactly an ideal weight. Really? Has every single side lied to me? Oh, I'm actually a little less worried now. The underweight threshold for your height would be 56 kilos. Really? I always thought that my ideal was like, oh my god! I said 68, didn't I? I meant 58. But that's still fine, though. 58 is still fine then, right? Like, I'm not in danger of anything. Okay. Because like, that's still fine then. I thought I was already like fucked, so I've been trying to... I've actually been eating a lot of more candy lately because I had like a week or two where I drank like 5 glasses of water, but I had breakfast and that's pretty much it. I sometimes just didn't even really have dinner, so I was like, I don't really like talking about that because it's not very healthy to do that. Please eat your dinner, kids. Don't be like me. But like when I'm working, when I'm very hyper-focused, I forget things constantly. So it's not because I don't want to eat, by the way. It's not that. It is definitely not that. I love eating. But yeah, I'm catching up. Okay, but like, yeah, I started to feel my bones when I laid down, so I was like, oh fuck, am I okay? Thank you, Otis. That makes me feel a little bit better. Next smaller tattoo I might get, actually, is a spiral pattern from a bronze axe, not far from where I live. I think you told me about that axe before. I know myself I would never finish them. I would say I want a huge dragon, for example, in my back. Then go for the first visit, get a dragon toe as a start, and never come back. Oh no, Skulls. Live my life ever to explain why I have a dragon's toe in my back. I'm just really into toes, I guess? You're looking at a table full of sweets? No, exactly. That's why I'm also like, I'm gonna eat like a bunch of stuff. I made a big chili. Nick's making me eat all the pasta. Yes, like as a perk, I can just do whatever I want for a while, food-wise. Does emotion affect how much pain you feel? I don't know if it's emotion. If you are very tired, you will definitely carry it less well, for sure. So if you are ever going to get a tattoo done, here's my advice to start with. First of all, make sure you eat enough food, you get enough hydration. Bring snacks if it's a longer session. If anything above an hour, I would say bring a snack so you can snack in the middle. Don't take alcohol. Definitely do not take alcohol because it's very dependent on the person whether or not that helps or actually can make you very, very nauseous. They specifically told me not to do that because they gave us a list as well before I went. So definitely don't do that. Unless you've already had a tattoo where you were like drinking lots of alcohol and it worked fine for you, then, you know, fair enough. But as a baseline, you wouldn't want to do that. Because dealing with a lot of pain for a while, it will make you dizzy and it can then make you nauseous. And if you have alcohol, then it will make you nauseous more easily. So don't do that. And the excessive bleeding as well, like, I think it, what did it do? It widens, like, the blood vessels or something like that? Correct me if I'm wrong, Aras probably knows more about this than I do. Not probably, definitely knows more about this than I do. It can be a blood thinner as well, yeah. So there's a bunch of reasons why you should not have alcohol before you go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, bring company. Definitely bring company. Sleep enough. If you are very tired, you will also not bear it well. Not just because it will hurt more, but because if you're exhausted, your threshold for pain lowers somewhat. So yeah, bring somebody to hold their hand anyway, and sleep. Sleep, eat, drink, bring a bottle of water, all those things. There are options now for localized anesthesia. I did not know that. I did not use anesthetics. Again, it also depends on where you get the tattoo. So if you think you'll be totally fine, then it's obviously not necessary. If you're ever thinking of getting a tattoo on your foot, I might I might tell you, yeah, totally get anesthesia done. Might have talked about it before. Anyways, save an image of the pattern in a folder with other archaeology tattoo ideas. I mean, you have a whole vault of stuff you can pick from, right? If they have numbing cream, if need be. They didn't offer me any of these things, but I would have said no anyway. Because I'm so savage. Okay, Stella, tell me more. Now I can confirm I will never get a tattoo. I'm sorry, Skull, but it's okay. You didn't want to drag and toe anyway, right? Until they make it really fast. I'm immune to numbing agents. Oh, well, there you go. Then it's going to be very tough either way. I have a large library of books with different patterns that I can use, but wouldn't it be like really cool though if it was something that you found? Savagery, yes. If I ever get a tattoo, you better believe I want to feel every bit of it to make it memorable. I don't know if the pain made it memorable, but I think the tattoo itself is probably very memorable either way, but I think what's most important is that it's the tattoo that you're genuinely happy with. Like, I always say this, if you want a tattoo, don't get the tattoo. Wait for it, like, design it, look at it, love it, then wait at least a year. If you still love it after that year, if you're still like, I want this on my body forever, then do it. Because so many people have regretted it, have regretted doing it so quickly because they actually wanted like small changes or they wanted something else entirely. And removing a tattoo, although you can laser it, it will never be truly gone. There will be marks. So generally, if you laser it away, you would have to cover it with another tattoo, and it's extra painful at that point because it's already been lasered. So be very mindful of that. I used to think I'd have to think about which tattoo I want and be sure about it, but half the fun of tattoos is regretting it afterwards. No, I don't feel that way at all. I still love my tattoo so much. The second hard part about getting a tattoo in my country, at least, is find a place you can trust, because it's Asia. Everything looks sketch as hell, even though they might be legit. It would help if you could find good reviews. Like, I did a lot of due diligence before I picked the tattoo place that I wanted, and they had excellent reviews. Post-that regret is real. No, it is, Osei. It is. It really is. Like, so many people have said to me, it's like, well, I'm gonna have to get a cover-up tattoo instead of my next tattoo because I do not like this one anymore. I could do that, or rather, could have done that, but those pictures are gone since the phone is broken. Oh no, I'm sorry, Stanch. But here's to finding more. Here's to finding more. I love my tattoos, but I hated getting them. Were they really painful for you, Kate? Cause like, I need a knife for like 4 to 5 sections. I don't think I've ever seen your full tattoos. I'm kind of curious now, I'll be honest. I read reviews are usually word of mouth. Yes, like if you're ever in Toronto, I can tell you what place I went to, and they are very good. Like they sit you down if you don't have a tattoo design yourself, but you just have the idea of what you want. They create it with you, and they were very kind. They plan it all out. They give you like aftercare and stuff. Tattoos are a visual reminder of all your mistakes in life. Mine I pick very carefully. But also they like this one has a lot of meanings for me personally. And I no longer really explain what the meaning of my tattoo is because people ask that a lot where it's like, oh, what does your tattoo mean? It's very personal to me and I think it's okay to stay that way. But it is based on The Witcher. It is based on Jorvet's Witcher 2 tattoo, like visually. And if you have played The Witcher 2, then you know that this code here, it says as Elvish, it says et feil men geriath tinveld, and it means conquer with courage rather than strength. And I think that's probably one of the best quotes from the game. Obviously, as I have it tattooed on my body, but yeah, there we go. It's a large piece on my back. Oh, you got it on your back. Oh, I bet that one's kind of painful. I bet that one's kind of painful. It's still not done. Are you getting it colored? I'm very curious now. I'm very curious. If you don't want to show it because it's not done yet, then like totally get it. But when it's done, I'm very curious to see it. This is also why if I was to get one, it would be a simple one and something that's been relevant to me a long time. Yeah, no, for sure. When I got this one, the people at the tattoo parlor were like, "Are you sure you want a big one like that immediately? Are you sure you want to go for an 8-hour session?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm fine." I was fine, to be honest. I was totally fine because I did like prep work. Over the hips, spine, kidney, and ribs. Holy shit, you went all the way. I feel like that one would be very painful for sure. I only regret one, and one I just need to get covered since it doesn't look that good anymore. That's fair. Yeah, I think that's also why I was okay with spending that much money on it because, you know, it was forever. Hi, Vargas. Good afternoon. We're talking about tattoos again. Color is done. It's background and highlights. Okay, fair enough. Do you want to tell us what it is? Like what's on the back? You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm very curious. Yeah, this one's Witcher 2. Was Witcher 3 out? Yeah, Witcher 3 was definitely out. I was like, was the Witcher 3 out by then? Yes, it was. It was. Flames! Hi, buddy! Can we get a shout out for Flames, please? Thank you. Hi, how did the rest of your stream go? We're talking about tattoos. Do you have any tattoos, Flames? I'm asking everyone now. I'm going to get a Mike Tyson tattoo. Like, they're finding the hand. Are you sure, Angel? Are you sure? My first tattoo was for my brother, then my friend, and I got matching tattoos in Las Vegas. No regrets. I would have some regrets, maybe. I don't trust my friends to give good tattoo choices. I have a classmate that have to have his tattoo removed because he'll go to police uni. Really? They have to do it twice because the first time's not enough? Oh my god. See, I would never want the job if they don't want my tattoo. I'm sorry. Ribs is commitment. No regrets. I've yet to get one. Do you want one though? I think you said you did, right? I would love to get a full sleeve, but since I have my blood glucose button thingy on the inside of my arm, I don't feel like that would look good. Do you have them on both arms? Because you can do one of your arm, right? I see sword. Thank you for sword. Yes, I gave you sword for Final Fantasy streams. I forgot last time. I was like, oh shit. Did you kill many spiders? We've actually made almost no progress. I hate myself because I've just been sitting here talking. Which is like totally my fault. I'm gonna continue playing the main story quest now. Oh, you change arms. Oh, well then you're gonna have to tattoo both. Oh dear, you look exhausted. No, Kryl, but I am though. But what about your studies? Were you able to find any books on the subject I mentioned? Absolutely not. A big old dragon? Hell yeah! Kate, let's go. I want to see it. I want to see it. Then the day was well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a mammoth at the reference desk will point you in the right direction. For the moment, though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be occupied with our research for quite some time. I will not. Kate, look at my inventory. Kate, look at my crafters. Kate, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. We avoided all spiders, but we killed ladybugs? No, but the ladybug was helping you. How could you? How could you? Kate is secretly Kiryu. I was thinking that. Like, let's go. I'm sorry about the inventory. Hi, Jenny! What's up? Hello. How are you doing today? I didn't talk to you much at Flaves' stream because I was working. I'm sorry. Ladybugs are cool. Exactly. Kiddo's down for a nap? Nice. Have a little nap yourself. Kiryu from Yakuza! Kiryu has like a big dragon on his back. And also we love Kiryu. We love him very much. We need it for weapons and tools? Okay, fine. You can kill a few. Cool stuff. Don't worry, we're gonna spoil this in the screen. I've been busy as fuck. We were quietest today. Are you doing okay though? Because I saw your tweets. Yeah, that's right. I read people's tweets. I'm sorry, I'm stalking. Kiryu-chan! My character Shota Majima is half based. The name is half based on Yakuza. If you know, you know. Kiryu-chan! He's the best. Yes. No, he is though. He is. People still frown upon tattoos in my country, probably because of politics and prejudice. That's their problem. I hope it's gonna get even better. It is what it is. Well, I'm getting a hug. I'm trying not to throw my water over the. This is a hug. This is a stream hug. Stream hug. There you go. Random question because it's been a while. Have you tried Cyberpunk yet? No, I've not. I'm still waiting for it to be fully complete. Ready for a tea break, Shota? I know I am. No, but girl, same. Honestly, my neck and shoulders are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around for a bit. You know the last stand down in the harbor, don't you? Come and meet me near the outside tables, and I'll treat you to their coffee. It's quite good. Coffee biscuits? Cyberpunk was super cheap this month. Yeah, State of Project gave me a copy. They were like, here you go, play it. And then I never did. I actually also have the collector's edition. It's, my dad has it. It's in the Netherlands, because I pre-ordered the collector's edition. Because I really like the statue. And it's unopened. It's sitting there, unopened, in box. Rip. I'm finally in! Yes, Skull! Play! I was gonna have savings! Yeah, no, I got it for free. Which half makes me feel like I should have maybe just not bought it, but yeah. It's nice, and I like getting free stuff. I will progress! I'm doing it, Kate! I'm doing it! I'm progressing right now! I'm gonna talk to everybody. Watch me. I got it on release and have big regrets. They're fixing it. I'm actually still very much looking forward to playing it. But when it's done, eventually. Maybe. It's not gonna get much better. They're adding free DLC though, eventually, aren't they? Because I swear they are. I could be super wrong. I swear they are though. Progress. I'm doing it. I'm looking at more tattoo ideas. You're welcome, Stanch. Hi, Spy! The MSQ is going very slow. I'm very slow today. Very slow. I know that Sasha finished it today and he really loved it, so I gotta go fast. I hope you're enjoying it too. Hello, Kodiak. Welcome in. I love your vids. Thank you. I'm really glad you enjoyed them and welcome to the stream. It's nice to meet you. I do love The Witcher, so I have faith. I love The Witcher, obviously. But I would like another Witcher game in general. I'm sorry, I'm selfish. I would like another Witcher game, please. But it's also, like, I'm uploading a Witcher video for the public on Sunday. It's like my first Witcher video again in a while, which is like purely a Witcher video, basically. Because it was like a request from one of my Masters of the Universe. So I feel like I'm gonna make a lot of people mad, because I'm basically saying, everyone sucks, actually. We'll see. You're not supposed to beat Rambo Extreme on the first try? Or the 20th or the 50th? Is it going well, Fran? Are you soloing? Just busy thinking about playing while I'm work? Yeah, daydreaming about playing more Final Fantasy? I get you, I get you. Charlian studies on the rituals of permanent skin art. I'm educating people. Oh, well, you're making progress, Skulls. There's some rumors about Witcher 4. I am 100% certain that there is going to be another Witcher game. 100%. I guarantee it. You know what? I called the Black Milk collaboration. On Twitter, I added both Black Milk and State Project and was like, if y'all make a collaboration, I will buy it. And lo and behold, they are now collaborating. I'm pretty sure I facilitated that. I'm pretty sure that was all me. I will take the credit for it, and I'm gonna buy a Witcher dress. Yes, I will. Oh, you were bugging and you got thrown into... Wait, were you specifically going for Ramu Extreme? Because wow. You have some nerves of steel. Didn't the project lead have said a project leave? I don't think so. Oh, I know somebody left for, I think, Blizzard at some point. I don't think it was a project lead at the time. Let's reduce this HP to 0, yes. It made an amazing risotto! Nice! Tasty, tasty. Absolutely. You can predict the future? Apparently so. I would like to see a Witcher 4 too. I don't think they shouldn't waste time on Cyberpunk. I think they deserve, or it deserves to be a good game at last. They gotta make money again, exactly, and the Witcher will sell. So we'll give them free ideas. Oh, you're welcome though. As busy as ever, I see. How very Charlian that no other gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place an order, why don't we ask a few questions and gauge the mood of the city? I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say about the Telofroi. We might even learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think? Alice is now accompanying you. Let's go for coffee biscuits. I think. What? What is it? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? If you're looking to share a table, then I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. He doesn't like us. You misunderstand, sir. We were simply wondering if you knew of the Telofroi. These enemies of peace have promised an end to all we hold dear, and... Wait, you're that House Lavalier girl, aren't you? Oh god, they all know. And this man with you is obviously a foreigner. Oh great, they're xenophobic. I'd heard you were disowned for helping outsiders indulge their barbaric whims, and here you are giving truth to the rumor. I'll thank you to leave me be. I've naught to say to the likes of you. I can slap him. Well, I must apologize. 'Twas foolish of me to expect an ounce of civility from one so enlightened. Yeah, shade him. Shade him, Alize. Hi, honey, how are you feeling? Okay. Come, Shota. Yeah, screw this guy. We don't need him. What are those telephones you speak of? The Witcher launched with bugs, and there's still bugs to this day. Not like Cyberpunk, though. Honestly, not nearly like Cyberpunk for sure. Yes, I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Are you going to be mean to me? Pray excuse the interruption, but we were hoping you might share your thoughts on the Telofroi and their unconscionable plans. Oh god. My goodness, if it isn't the young Miss Lavalier. My apologies, but I work in the offices of the Forum, and if word reached Master Fushino that I was helping you... I see, we're sorry to have bothered you. No, we're not. You know what? I'm gonna bother more people. Y'all are jerks. Is wonton soup good for hangovers? I have no idea. There's a difference between some bugs in a game that was almost fundamentally broken. No, exactly. I don't think they're unfortunately comparable. But I have hope that they will get it to proper working condition. Welcome, sir. What can I offer you today? Wait, is that Mistress Alize I see there? My word, how long has it been? Far too long. Poor lads. Deserved, to be fair. Usually I'll take a shot of whatever I drank the night before. Does that actually help? Did someone ask if soup is good for hangovers? Specifically wonton soup. Meet Dickon, the owner of the Last Stand. I used to frequent his cafe on occasion, in between lessons at the studium. Seems like an age ago now. I remember hearing that you and Master Alphino had set sail for Eorzea, but then you never came back. Lately, there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything all right at home? No. Oh, well, it does not help for hangovers, apparently. It's complicated, and I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with our situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems. Well, it is House Lavalier. No matter how discreet Master Fushino may have been, news of your family's doings never stays secret for long. Oblivion is getting an update on Xbox. I am not surprised. At least not advisable. Sodium will make it worse. Find sources of high potassium and magnesium. Such as there is. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now of all times? We have questions, and only Charlian has the answer. Tell me, Master Dickon, have you heard anything about an apocalypse called the Final Days? What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. And that's what you're here to find. Information on this apocalypse. Oh, bananas! There we go, bananas. Let's have some bananas. Fantasy Starbucks has great walls. I know. Potatoes. Oh, potatoes are better. Have some raw potatoes. Yes, so whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak with me. I wish there was more I could do to help. Come on. Pedialyte? I don't know what that is. French fries! Yes, have some French fries. That's why it's always good when you're, I guess, having drunk food. It's like a bunch of fries. Pray tell, young barista, have you heard news of the apocalypse? Alex! Thank you so much for the resub! Happy anniversary to you! Happy 2 years! Thank you so much for sticking around! I do not deserve you, but I do, though. I do. Welcome back! It's good to have you. Also, you get a hug from Mo.
No.
A soft one. But maybe there is. You're a visitor to Charlian, aren't you? I am. Hello. Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a server with none the ways or— oh no. Oh no, I'm performing free labor. We just finished preparing a few orders. Strike up some friendly conversation while you're setting down the food, and you might just get your answers you're looking for. Oh god. Not a bad idea. I hate to ask, but what do you think? Do I have a choice? do I have a choice in this? I don't think I do. That's the spirit. Pay attention now, and I'll explain where each of these dishes need to go. Oh god. The tea set is for the chatty group, sitting by the water's edge. Okay, tea, chatty water. The omelette is for one of our regulars, a Highlander by the name of Gisla. She's sitting on an outside table with a friend of hers. Okay, tea, chatty water, omelette, Gisla, outside table with a friend. No, Gisla with a friend. How about that? Behind them you should see a Mycoti gentleman. He ordered the oven-baked lobster. Got all that? If you're not sure, just ask and I'll explain again. Good luck. Okay, I can do that. Always wanted to work at Starbucks. Yes, my dream. Finally come true. Okay, so by the water, are y'all chatty? I think you're chatty. You're definitely chatty. Right? Is there a Gisla at the water? Yes. And that is... are you the Mycoti lad? I think you are, so you must be the chatty table. And they got the tea set. Right? Oh, my tea set! Lovely, thank you! You're welcome. Randomly give them round, just throw them down. The Telefahu? I'm sorry, I've never heard of them, or their final days. My friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you wanted to hear about ritual arcane practice of the 6th Astral Era, common or esoteric, then I'd be happy to talk your ear off. Don't talk my ear off, please. It's the stuff used in water for babies and toddlers to put a bunch of stuff into their systems? Oh, well, I am kind of baby. Hand over the lobsters. No, I'm sorry. They're actually just in order. So chatty. They won't shut up. It's okay, Zandy. You don't need to have the tea set. The giant bow is a standard issue for waiters. I am shooting to the rescue. Finally, 2468. Let's dig in. No time to waste. Was that supposed to be a song? I think I might have misread that. What? The Jaloferoy? Ah, yes. I remember seeing the name of the latest Gazette. That and some grand claim about the end of days. Same old senseless warmongering. When will these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood? Best stay out of it, I say. The Forum made the right choice, and I fully support our decision to remain neutral. Okay, well, fuck you too, I guess. The new Zelda news come out yet? Not that I know of. Urbane banter with a smile. Here's the oven-baked banter lobster. At last, the oven-baked lobster is mine. You've no idea how long I've scrimped and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish. Have a good one, buddy. Hey, Whitey, what's up? Welcome in. The final days? This is the first I've heard of it. Although that would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. Must be a busy time to be a gleaner. A what now? You don't know what a gleaner is? They're collectors of a sort. Travel the world procuring things that we haven't got here in Charlian. Priceless books, unusual life specimens, and so forth. So named for the folks who trail after the reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. Aye, by all accounts, gleaning is a most meticulous and demanding profession also. If these Telophoroi make good on their audacious threats, then many uncatalogued rarities could be lost forever. Why else would the gleaners be buzzing about in such a frenzy? Watch the harbour, and you'll see what I mean. They're carting loads in from the docks all day. It's never been this hectic before, not like this. At least he was useful. Thank you, useful man. My medic would have us drink it after a night of drinking because it helps with nutrients. Really? I did not know that. Sister has COVID, so I can't go to work for 10 days. Oh, I hope she recovers well and quickly. I'm sorry. I've now go to a restaurant to ask news of the apocalypse. That's my job. Any trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone talking? I did, because I was good at giving people stuff. Interesting. They seem unaware of the final days, aside from whatever vague news the gazettes are printing. Even Dickon has nothing to offer, and he's the best source of gossip in the city. If the Forum does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers it in the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for playing the part so well. Here, that cup of coffee I promised. I thought we were getting tea. Hold on, I thought we were getting tea. Well, how dare you? But let's enjoy our drinks somewhere else, shall we? Maybe behind the peristyle, away from the gossips and their wagging tongues. My work is half my social life these days? Oh, that's fair enough. Well, you can come and talk to me. It's okay. We can be social. Hi, Garth. Good afternoon. Welcome in. How is life going? Oh, there she is. Candy is what? You know what? Yes, it is. No one's had voiceovers for me today, so I haven't been able to eat any of my candy. Welcome back, Vivi. Ka-chow, isn't it? I'm doing quite well, thank you. Hello. I actually had a terrible start of my day, but it's getting a little better. Thank you. Do you have a chocobo following you? I do. His name is Alpha. It's a little wind-up Alpha. I've brought him to Endwalker so he could see the world. He's cute as heck. I always love the cutscenes with Alize. I love just anything with her, honestly. Much better! Excellent! That's good news.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Sharlayan? Graham said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt.
I know she's sad, but I like chocolate. I would also die for Alpha.
And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently.
I'm sorry to make you all hungry, but I haven't had breakfast. So I'm eating this chocolate.
It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
Are these smugglers? Are y'all smuggling? Because it's kind of in broad daylight, I'm not gonna lie.
They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
You didn't have to... Sandy! I was gonna say, that's so
The vast
suspicious.
complex beneath the island.
They're so suspicious. And long Pikachu is engrossed. He's always like a little bit shocked. And I love almonds with chocolate. They're so good at it. Weird hype train going on there. I know. Oh, I know. You're right though. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. They're very suspicious. Does your character know about their Chocobo's extended warranty? It is a wind-up Alpha. So yeah. I'm in the queue and hungry. I'm sorry. Grab yourself some chocolates. Grab yourself some nachos. Grab yourself some Skittles. Whatever you have. Long Pikachu! I ended at the right moments. Everyone's eating chocolates, or should be eating chocolate. I'm getting Pikachu emote in 5 months. Because we have slots. We're not getting like a huge amount, but I'm replacing some, so there will be new ones. Hi Klaus! Good afternoon and evening for you. Welcome in. Did you just smell that we were talking about chocolate or like food in general? I'm pretty sure you were. Anyway, yes. Flame, you have a point. Have you tried it with hazelnuts? Hold up. Dark chocolate with hazelnuts? I love everything with hazelnuts. Leftover Chinese food, that's still tasty. I learned a valuable lesson today, which is eat more chocolate. And I have a couple of devil food donuts. There you go. See.
Charlian is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility.
Okay, but that sounds kind of dope. Actually. Belgium chocolate is my favorite. Always Belgium chocolate. I had a really nice chocolatier place right next to where I used to live in Belgium. I miss them.
Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat. Wait! Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual? Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the forum. If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the forum is planning.
I love how the music just becomes like sinister. Hey guys! Good afternoon! Just in time for suspicious activities. Ooh. For some reason Belgian chocolate didn't quite sit right with me. That's fair, if you're not used to it, that totally makes sense. Sorry. I'm stuffing my face right now. We're gonna smuggle me in one of those boxes. Alice is excited to share your revelations, I bet. Chocolate all over my face. You know what? Worth it. Worth it. And making newts. The end of the world, it was always them. It was always them. We should tell the others what we've learned about the Gleaners. Go on ahead to Numenon, and I'll join you in a moment. Master Dickon will want his cups back. I'm keeping the cups. That specimen came from the moon! What? Is that because I have a level 83 character? Ooh. Okay. I guess the studium is closer. We'll take the studium. Little fairy is so dainty. Did you see someone with a little fairy? I can have a little fairy. Actually, I leveled Scholar first out of my healers this time. I'm usually White Mage main. And you'd think I'd be doing Sage, but I don't even have Sage at 80 yet. Just not had the time. Because I had to finish my video. I've actually had precious little time to play this game. Just sitting AFK, pressing crafting macros. The moon! Yes. And I'm sure that would never show up. Never. Hi, Jim! I'm sorry. Is it already spoilers for you? I'm pretty early in the quests. I'm sorry. Welcome back, Shota. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you? I will have fun. I will have tons of fun. Don't you worry, Jem. And I hope you do too when you get here. When you get to this part. Did I just choke on breathing? I genuinely find a way to choke on stuff constantly. I'm stuck in HS? In HS? What part is HS? Or are you playing a totally different game? Now I have sniffles. I choked on tea and spat it all over my audio interface. What? I usually just like force myself to swallow it anyway so I don't spit it everywhere. Air is a choking hazard. It's true. Oh, Heavensward! Oh, okay. People usually call that HW, so I was like, wait, Hearthstone. Heavensward is one of my favorite expansions. I think Shadowbringers is now my favorite one at the moment, but I hope you have fun. Have you... Where? Okay, no, I'm not going to ask you that because that might be a giveaway. What part of the story are you in? Because I always ask people about a very specific part. In Heaven's Word. Rip Whistle! Rip. I'm still coughing. Not exactly. Yes, he is. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up information on the Gleaners. Yeah, really. I guess you need to yeet yourself out so there's no spoilers. You gotta go. Sorry, you gotta go. Heidelin facts! Yes. Well, he was, yeah, facts for me. Heidelin is only a small part of my life. I like her, don't get me wrong, but she's too vague. She's being too vague. Also, hi, King Kazi. Hello. I retrieved Stola and walked through the world. Okay. Okay. I can know kind of where you are. Bye, Jim! It makes sense. The Gleaners take their requests directly from institutions and bureaucrats, but as you say, they ultimately answer to the Forum. A sudden and significant increase in Gleaner traffic and in cargo certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let us see what theory we can build from the facts. As Stola observed earlier, Numenon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Shota and Alize learned at the last stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Sharlians know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but are also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetrated by the Telophoroi is wholly unlikely these apocalyptic events. Or unlike these. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eosia's request for aid. And now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I don't care as long as we get to punch Dad. I'm sorry. They're cornering the market of sugar! Well, they'd be smart in doing so. I do not think it a stretch to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service to the Forum's secretive ends. I think so too. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves, and if we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. Anything would be better than burying my head in another dusty book. I'm so done with books. I understand not everyone is the studious type. Consider this a welcome change of pace then. Oh yes, it is. As for myself, there are a few more subjects I should like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to it that each is returned to its proper place. Oh, that would be a great help. Thank you, Raha. He's so helpful. I know, Kryle's a cutie. We like Kryle. How's your queue, Nick? 112?
130.
130. Let's head down the stairs over here, and I'll show you where the entrance is. Also, please don't die. That is a, yeah, prerequisite. You need to delete as the father. I do, though. No, I do. It says hi, Nick.
Hello.
He says hello. He's sick. I'm gonna make him stay home a few days. Because he keeps not doing that, and then he gets sick again. I still need a thorough lore explanation on why she's wearing a cat ears hoodie? What, Stola? Because she... Oh, you mean Kryle. No, she's just cute as heck. And I think that one might be based on the other Moogle, like not like a Moogle, but like the tiger-like Moogle, if you know what I mean. Free chocolate bars, new quest reward. Actually, you get food a lot as a quest reward, which is why my inventory always stacks so full of food. Ready? Labyrinthos is not too far from here, but you may find the path a bit disorienting. I'll take the lead, so stay close. Follow Alize and try not to fall behind. I will consider it. Off we go then. She is now actually, What? No, you're not walking at this speed. You're not walking at this... Are you kidding me? Girl! Girl, no! Alize! My heart! Please! You're kidding me. This is actually her walking speed. And we're going all the way to the top. We're not. We're not. Now we run. Yes, please. Oh, thank the Lord. Imagine. Oh my God. Thank you for the follow. Imagine. I was like, you are not doing this for the whole walk. I'll be so mad. I don't mind RP walks when I choose to do it. Not she. That's an RP run. She's a cattle prod, I know. So I slapped her and she was like, oh, okay. Yes, don't worry, I'm following. I'm following. You don't need to stop for me. Not on my account. Not on my account. I got you. Whew. Okay, it still wasn't as fast as it could have been, but you know what, Alize? I forgive you. I would have let you borrow one of my mounts. But here we are. I did unlock this one, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. I have time. She's slow. Like, oh no, Danny! Can you at least log in? Have you logged in today? It's not been a very terrible queue today for us. Here we are, through this door and down the stairs. You did remember to attune to the shard back there, didn't you? It will make your life much easier if you need to come back in a hurry. Otherwise, we should keep moving. Of course I have. Who do you take me for? Who do you take me for? Someone who doesn't attune to shards? Couldn't be me. Oh, that could be me. Me taking the wrong side? Yeah, that's me. Absolutely. Ma'am? Oh, a chocobo keep. I'm also gonna open that one. I don't actually ever use them. I just want them unlocked. Thank you very much. Excuse me. I haven't logged in today? Oh, I guess today is a no-go then, since there's still queues. I'm sorry. I hope you can start playing again normally again soon, Danny. And have a good rest of your day, and thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sneeze. My feet are cold. We're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Right, everyone onto the lift and down we go. Shall we? Shall we? I'm guessing that it's still quite a while away to unlock the dungeon. Oh my god, I have peak sniffles now. I'm so sorry. It's all the chocolate, I swear.
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky.
Ooh. I like that.
In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves. And this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation.
Caracals!
Knowledge buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Oh, you can just walk out, dude. Just use your feeties. It's not hard. I love transformations. They're my favorite thing, actually. They're my favorite thing. Have a good dinner. Yes, I was like, wait, let me finish reading that sentence. Have a good dinner, Flames. Enjoy. See you soon.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing.
I know, he sounds awful, Tamwin. I'm 99% sure that it is man who we hate, man who shall not be named.
But I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself.
You're just sniffing with the sound off.
Feel the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
It looks pretty dope, though. Not the man of my
It's
dad.
volcanic, you see. And once upon a time, this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma. It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
I guess that would also make it, like, extremely fertile. Organic ground and all that.
Aren't those people gleaners?
They're very busy people.
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today.
Ah!
It may
Enthusiastically
be as you
broken.
suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Doesn't seem like a good idea. What if the volcano wakes up? It might just not ever anymore. Are you okay, buddy? Do you want a pet?
Did you call to me just now?
Oh no. You're hearing voices.
No.
This is Andy Carpenter? Hey, I do everything
I must
myself.
be a bit dizzy from the descent.
Oh, you're
I'll
definitely
be
not.
fine, I'm sure. Let's get to work.
Oh
shall we?
no. Voices are calling to you. Kryle? Kryle, buddy, let's stay close to each other. We should be a little bit more worried than we are right now. She needs some aspirin. She needs a pet. She needs me to carry her. Just because. Sniffles. Hello. You want to know what I'm doing? Hauling books and ore and fauna. If it needs hauling, I'll haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock in Labyrinthos. You know, sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. They just did one a few summers ago, even. Suspicious. Then, with no warning at all, this mess gets dropped in our laps. Orders from on high. Damned if I know the reason. Could be that they're changing the layout, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion? Doubt it. Hold on. I'm trying not to sniff while the sound is on. To save your ears, you're welcome. Hello? Let me think. The Rayan seeds should be item 105. Okay, you're listing things. My head feels like it's stuffed with mogo grass. Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes the Kurthan carrots for the Girabanian carrots? What then? Then you will have a lot of carrots. I think. You should read each character as a different one, give some colors to the conversation, make the next NPC a pirate. I used to do that a lot, but there's too many NPCs to do that. And also my voice, if I have to read a lot, won't be able to really cope with it, unfortunately. Like if you watch me, what was that game that I was playing? Yeah, I was playing Eastward. I gave everyone this voice, innit? Among other things. You here to help or give me more headaches? Because you don't have a look of a gleaner and I'm in no mood for idle chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I have a pack of marmots running loose. Your exchange with Erinville has taught you about exhausted gleaners. No, but girl, same. Every day, though. Hi, Erwin. I'm sorry. Are you looking for my chocolate? Are you looking for my chocolate, girlfriend? Little cat? Little cat? Kage! Can we get a shout out for Kage real quick? I'm sorry, I'm low energy as fuck today. Because I have no spoons left. But if you are not already following Kage, first of all, what the fuck? Why not? What do you mean? What is your reason? Explain immediately? You can fix it by following her right now, though. Like, I won't be mad if you follow her right now. We can still be friends. But if you categorically decide not to follow her, I'm sorry. I don't think we know each other anymore. Because she is my life. She makes beautiful cosplays. She makes beautiful paintings. I come into her stream and I feel loved. You come into her stream, you will feel loved. You will feel universally loved. Together. I'm just saying. It's literally a Wednesday, big. It is Wednesday, my dude. Any luck, Shota? What tales did the Gleaners have to tell? Oh, I wrote it down. My warrior of light is smarter than me. I would just stand in front of Prowl like, I don't know, they were sad or something. Because they were. Me explaining things. So this grand operation began without warning? And for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. This is literally an Amazon warehouse. It literally is, though. We were right. The Forum is definitely up to something, and they're turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process. But can I have a dungeon? We would do well to learn more of what specifically the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. If you're game, Shota, I have an idea. I love how I just go on my knees for that. It's like, okay. Normally I would stand, but Cryle, let me lean in close for you here. Let me lay it on me. How to talk to short people. And Shota watched the guide. The twins' dad is Bezos before going Bell. Yeah. No, he is though. Except somehow worse. Somehow worse? Didn't one of the Gleaners you questioned say something about escaped marmots? Perhaps if you were to help him capture said creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. Such as there is. He's gonna talk about his paycheck. In the meantime, I will turn my charms upon this Gleaner here. We can compare notes afterwards. Happy hunting. She's making me do all the walking. That's okay. She has little legs. I have very long legs. Sir? This was the exhausted one. Tell me more about how exhausted you are. You wish to help me find the marmots? Not really, but okay. I've nothing suitable to pay you for your services, but if you're offering out of the goodness of your heart, I'd welcome the assistance. Arwen, you can't attack my screen like that. The name is Aaron Vilfriend, specialist in the collection of live specimens. Sorry, what? That said, the capture of these Nitian marmots is a trial of no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For mercy, there are no other marmot species on this tier at present, so there should be no mistaking our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in the sack. Gently, of course. Just stuff the marmots in the sack. My OC is making my eye twitch. What part is giving you problems? Maybe I can fix it. Lags or legs? Currently, a little bit of both. It is Balmung, after all. I'm very exhausted. Like, they're very relatable people. Where to begin, you wonder? I've not seen any scampering around here, so we'll need to widen our search into the surrounding forest. Be on your guard. There are beasts out there that won't hesitate to prey on a marmot, or you. I'm not quite the same size as a marmot, but okay. I'll search the trees to the west. The eastern part of the forest is all... It's all salty bits. And yours. They're all your salty bits. Good luck. Klaus, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will use them for catching marmots. Why is the timing of that quote always so good? This is why I can't change it, because the timing is always on point, no matter what. Yes, it's Rathalos. If you like Monster Hunter. Why is the map on the left? What do you mean the map on the left? You mean like this? You want me to put it in the middle? I can do that. Is this better? Does this make you feel better? It's because my eyes mostly just like lean to the left a little bit. I can also try not to open it at all. I have that power. Guess we'll just have to nuke some of the precious Charlian specimens. Yeah, sorry. I guess keep them in the cage next time. Is this not what I need? I mean in the middle? Left of where it used to be? Left of where it used to be. You mean the mini-map? Because that one's right in the middle. I like having it right in the middle. I really like my UI. Do I have to, hold on. Search for grizzled mice and defeat any enemies which appear. Wait, so this is not what we're clicking. Oh, there you are. Never mind. Let me summon my big choco. Mine is on the left too, but smaller. It's in the center of my screen. You're like your UI about the inventory. I will fix it again. It was literally empty before. And then I couldn't do the main story quest because I was waiting to stream it. So, you know... Chirp! Chirp squeak! Oh, that's cute though. Barely have you readied the sack when the grizzled mouse scampers off into the underbrush. Come back! What the hell? I've actually been thinking of changing my UI a little bit again. But I have not really had the time. Sorry. I'm 33 to 35 on all armory pages. Did you see that they increased slots? Like, look. They finally gave us more weapon slots. Excuse me, I have so many hiccups today. They also gave us more ring slots, but that's like kind of pointless for me, considering. But they gave us more weapon slots. I'm very pleased with that. Because it was like constantly full. Klaus, thank you so much for the gift sub. Welcome, Moth Daddy. Were you just very attracted to the light? Because like that's understandable. Thank you so much, Klaus. You wonderful, wonderful bean. You guys, unsorted inventory. You would think that. Seeing my inventory, you would definitely think that. I'm sorry about that. Just so you can tell your kids horror stories, here you go. Here, now go tell your children about that time that Jinsey showed off her UI or her inventory and you cried and died a little inside because same. It was very clean before. Now I'm noticing the action button on the left and right of the map. You mean these? The lock and unlock button? Because that's not something I can change. The XP bar on the top right? Yes. Chat is not in the bottom left corner. I actually can't move chat. I can't move chat. That's locked. As far as I know. Unless there's, you know, unless you're like, no, this is how you do it, then like tell me. But as far as I know, I can't move chat. No, interrupt me all you like, you beautiful bean. How do you move chat? And please don't call me dear. That's a little bit condescending. But tell me, how do you move it? Because I have never been able to do that. I think with the cogwheel you can unlock it? Oh. I'm trying to do things with my chat, sir! Oh, he's literally called troll. Okay, well that's on point then, never mind. He's just doing what he was made to do. Hi, Moonflower! What's up? Good afternoon! No, he didn't offend. I just, I like to make sure I tell people immediately. Because I know that some people use like dear and sweetie and sweetheart in like their regular language, but for me it doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it for me. My inventory got emptier again now, but now materia takes a lot of space again. Y'all, look at my... look at my materia. Bitch, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I think you can drag some chat. I think you... Nobody talked to me for like the rest of the year. Nobody talked to me for the rest of the year. Nobody talked to me ever again, actually. I'm going to become a hermit. I'm going to become a hermit and I never want to see people again. I don't think I'll get over this. I'm sorry. I think it's done. I think I'm done. I'm not okay. It's all literally fine. It's fine. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Succumb to Hypnotoad. Oh shit! I forgot about these. My life is getting worse. We are living in a material world. We are, though. We are. The year is almost over. Okay, for another year, I will not be available for commentary. For the year 2022. I'm sorry. When I come back, my inventory will be clean. Maybe. I know it's not full yet. If it was full, I would have actually had to make an effort to delete things. Oh my god, what is this music? The music so far has been nothing but bangers. The music has been nothing but bangers this entire expansion. I love every bit of it. Super busy today. Well, thank you for popping in and saying hi. I appreciate that, Moonflower. Everything is happening to stream and webcam is already like, just give me a vacation. I know. Like, I don't even know why it's flickering. I tried to fix it like live, but I don't have tech support. It's not here. I am not it. Why there's some sorts of weird Gobu bears? I know. There's always a Gobu model and they make them weirder and grosser every time. Has there been any Lahi? Not yet. There's been Chirp. Hugs from Spain. Hi, Cardoza. It's okay. Lurk away. I'm also a lurker. Like, I lurk in 99% of my chat. And every so often I will come in to tell somebody how much I love them. But 9 out of 10 times I am lurking. I lurk in all my friends' chats. Consistently. Can we have another shout out for Nikage, please? Because that is one of the chats that I lurk in, like, the most. A monthly reminder that you make my life better! Cardoza! No, you're so sweet, thank you. Looks like it's cable. It might be. I will check the cables. I will plug it in and plug it back. Plug it in and plug it out. I need to go to bed. I need to sleep. It only gets better from here? Really? But it's already so good. It's already so good. Towards the finale, the music will make you bawl your eyes out. I was listening every so often. I will turn on Final Fantasy IX's You're Not Alone, and I will literally cry. I will literally just sit there and cry. Too late! Too late! I did it! Mo did it! I love you platonically too, Landar. Could try another port too. True, I will switch it around. I think it might have something to do with me like switching to standard settings again, which is it's my fault. I did that. Lurking is not a bad attitude. Exactly. Like, that's why I don't call out people who follow anymore. I just say thanks for the follow at this point, if I see it. So that people can, like, lurk and follow and not feel like they have to say hello or anything. If you want to say hello, then obviously, like, say hello. I will say hello back. But, you know, I'm thinking of people like me. I'm thinking of lurkers. How did you fare? I tracked down 3 of the pack, which leaves 1 unaccounted for. I literally only caught 1? I'm garbage at this. I am a garbage marmot hunter. Oh, there's the odd marmot out. I hope I made their life easier. Poor Amazon employees. Wait here a moment while I put our friends in a holding cage. Oh, that's kind of rude. It kind of sounds like crickets. That's what it reminds me of, this music. Like a choir of crickets. I like it. I like it a lot. Thankfully, the marmots seem to be unharmed. They've held up well in isolation, but it's much too soon to release them into the habitat. It's a good thing we were able to recapture them so swiftly. You have my thanks. What will you do with the marmots? I'm mostly worried about the marmots. I'm a garbage marmot hunter. I am. I'm not cut out for this work. Look at the bunny boy! You're so beautiful! Oh, do I want to be bunny boy now? Look at him. Look at him. He's perfect. Oh my god. I want to be a bunny boy. Have a good nap and sleep and restful time, Hollow. Thank you for dropping by today. I hope you sleep well. He is beautiful. Adest, where are you? Look at him. Smell like a baka. Aaronville, you handsome devil. It's for the forum to decide. No, it's for us to decide. We decide you're handsome. They are the guiding authority behind Labyrinthos, after all, and this job was but one small part of the great inventory of theirs. Suitable for consumption and easy to breed. Those were the 2 conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure. Hold on. These are feeding animals? Like, they're fodder? That's what this is. I keep the marmots. Yeah, don't eat my marmots. Do you know, like, no wonder they ran away. No wonder. 'Cause same. I don't know what the forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. No, it's the day after tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Overmorgen in Dutch. There you are, Shota. Hello. Is this the gleaner you mentioned? The one who was looking for lost marmots? Re-dragging you into things now? Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folks anyway? We're dangerous. Oh, sorry about the sound. That was my video finishing the render. I'm sorry. If you are on Ko-fi on Patreon, there will be a video up today. It will be the Yennefer vs. Triss video. I'm kind of nervous about this one, but I hope you enjoy it. I'm Kryl, the students of Valdician. These others are my associates. Truth be told, the forum's decision of late have not sat entirely well with us. That's why we made the descent into Labyrinthos. I'm gonna go to sleep after the stream. We hope that by seeing those decisions put into action, we might more fully understand their reasoning. I can't words. I cannot words. A good beep. See, words don't work today. This is what I mean. Marmots are friend, not food. Exactly, Vadu. Like, we have to take them back, rescue them, release them again. On Final Fantasy again to be a bunny boy. He is perfect. Llama-rinthas. Oh, bad llama face. It's still my favorite movie. If you got the reference, I love you. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? No, but he's right though. See? This bunny boy can do no wrong. I like his hair so much. I know. I'm actually considering it now, like just seeing him in action. Anyway, duty calls. Other animals to capture and enclosures to empty. Once again, I'm sorry that I can't offer you more for your services. Dude, your presence alone was payment enough. I love you. Wish my ears were this long. I would have bunny ears. If you could choose. Chat, if you could choose. Instead of having human ears, you would have like cat ears or bunny ears or bear ears or whatever else you want. Would you do it? Would you be like somebody comes up to you with a magic wand, magic wand, and they're like, you're gonna have different ears. Would you do it? Dog ears! Energizer! No! Wolf ears, I have wolf ears. I would. I totally would. Those are cute as heck. Am I furry now? Maybe. I like furries. Did you learn anything new from your friend there? Maybe. No? I would have elf ears. I have elf ears as well. I think hearing that much better would be a curse. That's true, actually. Yeah, no, that's true. You would hear everything. Like high-pitched tones. And people using like dog whistles. I'm wearing my cat ears headphone. Flame says that one too. Flaming Gamer. He has those cat ears too. They're so cute. Furries like you too. People are always hating on furries, but furries are like some of the nicest people I've ever met. So, you know, my hearing sucks. Oh, so it'll compensate. He'll just hear normal again. Yes, worth it. So we've confirmed that the order for this ambitious operation did indeed come directly from the Forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. Nobody tells anybody anything here. Communication, kids. That's the basis of a great relationship. I'd say that fits with everything we've heard thus far. Yeah, which is nothing. We've literally, like, we've heard that no one's heard anything several times now. That includes us. For the first time? Sorry. Maybe cyborg ears? I would have cyborg enhancements. I think we've had that conversation before, but like the moment they gave me like the option to do cyborg enhancements, like my back not hurting every time I get up in the morning. Let's go. New hands. Let's go. It's not communication, it's OffSec. It's two secrets. It's too secretive. Is that a little mammoth with little hair in the background? Yo, that's the cutest little fucking mammoth I've seen. Hold on, I'm gonna go look at that mammoth in a minute. Because that's really cute. And a new back, yes. New spine. People only hate on furries because they're afraid they might like it. Facts though, Sasha. No, you're right though. You're right. People are afraid of furries because being afraid of big fuzzy animals is hardwired into our brains. Why? I would hug a bear. It'd be the last thing I hug, but you know, worth it. We also discovered when the operation was begun, the Forum contacted the Gleaners Guild ship and put their people to this great work some 4 days after the Telophoroi made their chilling declaration. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners keep abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity, thus am I inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Mantis Blades, yes! Cyberpunk buddies! I've been also losing my sight rapidly. Oh, wait, are you already wearing glasses? I think you did have glasses, right? Although, altogether, it gives the distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yet, I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. They knew from the start! Are you gonna have to get them redone, Sumo? I've been increasing the lenses almost every year. Does it have a limit? Is that something that you could, like... Because eventually, like, friends of mine have had their eyes lasered, but they couldn't do that until their eyes, like, sort of settled in. Will your eyes ever settle in? And would you then consider it? Because Nick's been considering it as well. Nay, this plan was long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect. And the Telophoroi's declaration was what set it all in motion. I'm actually seeing it flicker way more often in the corner of my eye now, like my webcam. Is that just me? It seems likely, but let us not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find. In that case, how about we head to the Archeon? From there, we can reach the lower... Oh, people are yelling at her again. She's hearing dog whistles! Maybe they're rolling it now? Have your doctors not said anything? other folks have had flickering cam problems too. I will look into it after stream, see what I can see what I can find. I should get LASIK. I'm putting it off for illogical reasons. I don't think there's any illogical reasons to put it off. Like, I would be a little bit, not fearful, I guess, but I'd be like, oh god, messing with my eyes in general. I'd be a little bit fearful. Kryl, what's wrong? God, where do I begin? Sorry. I'm fine, truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of headache, that's all. Nothing that will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way to the Archeon. The music tells me this is far too important to ignore. Also, it's also been bothering me. Hold on. Can I fix you? That's been bothering me. Okay, now you see a little bit more of my background, but my head flickering also bothered me. That's what I mean. Yeah, no, I would have the same thing. Reminds me of that one scene from Dead Space. Yes, no, I know exactly. I know exactly what you mean, Fran. Oh my god. Please. I have terrible eyesight, but I can't stand things near my eye. And Lazy just reminds me of that one scene from... Everyone's thinking of Dead Space! That's such an awful scene. I hated it. I've been accompanied since I was a baby because there was a huge chance for me to have been born blind. Really? I did not know that. Are you afraid you might, like, slowly go towards being blind? We follow the path east, through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse. Or marmot, was it? Anyway, it's just the trolls you need to watch out for. Oh no, I know. Girl, I know. Dead Space is fantastic. One of my favorite horror series. Like, they started to kind of taper off at the end, but still. Oh, there you are. Oh, that's quite a walk. It's such a good one. I really like it. God, shut up, Jinsey, about liking it. No, I will not. Because of my mom? It's also why I don't have siblings? Really? Don't worry, I will be your guide dog. Not the trolls! Yes, no, it's okay. Thanks is here. Thanks is here for the trolls. Don't worry, thanks, they're only in-game. Also, hi, buddy. How are you doing? I need to play it. I watched the developer talk on how they did the AI. Pretty interesting. They were remaking it. I'm not gonna buy the remake because I don't like how they treated the original developers of Dead Space and how they're now basically just like kind of being very rude to them. But Dead Space itself, love it. I lurked on your Twitter. You did? What did I do on my Twitter this time? I put a cat on my Twitter. Put Arwen on there. Turns out Charlie secretly just read it. This is the 4chan of Eorzea. Thought you were waiting till Friday? No, I was doing every day. I was doing every stream day because people were like, it's 50 hours. And I realized that if I didn't just do every stream day, I would not ever be able to do like extremes with the friends. Behold, the Archeon. As Numenon serves as Charlian's the literally archives. Somebody just dragged me out of here. Literary archive. So does this structure house the city's wealth of material data. The architecture too is similar. This building you see is merely the upper entrance, an access point to the vaults carved into the cliffside itself. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as the detailed records which describe them. In a manner of speaking, the Archeon contains a physical history of Charlian's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. Thank you, sir, for telling me. How did they treat the devs? I got the impression it was a pretty cool place to work. The original team was just straight up yeeted. It was one of those cases where they would buy up a lot of studios and then disband the studio after a while. So now they still own the IP, but the studio that originally made it just doesn't exist anymore. Which I am not a fan of that happening. I think is it EA who did it? I wasn't actually sure. EA, Microsoft? Anyway, that happened. So I'm really picky about what games I buy these days. Like, I like to buy a lot of indie games. I like to do a little bit of research because there's so many amazing games to play, right? And I'm okay with not playing like big releases if I just don't feel happy supporting certain companies. I think that's fair. Like, I'm not gonna tell you not to do it, obviously. Like, do whatever you want. But it's like a personal choice for me, where I like to be quite choosy. EA and Microsoft were buying everyone in recent years. Yes, no, exactly. Hi, Sin, what's up? Good afternoon, buddy. How are you doing? How are you feeling today? Alphino is gazing into the Archeon with an appraising look. Same, I think. The only company I now never will get anything ever again is Ubisoft. I do not ever buy from Ubisoft. I don't buy from EA either. I don't buy from Activision. Like I said, it's a lot of indie games. It's definitely a lot of indie games for me. And that's kind of fine. Like, obviously I play a lot of Final Fantasy. Most of my Wednesday games, usually because it's Cozy Wednesday, are indie games. Like, I'm playing Eastward right now outside of Final Fantasy. And, you know, on the Fridays, it's mostly games that either people have already played, so they're like $2 each. Just like, fair enough. I'm a developer, and like the idea of working for an indie dev studio, there's pros and cons to each. For sure, indie is definitely more risky. But I think also with the way that the bigger developers treat their, rather the bigger companies, like the distributors, they treat their developers like so disposable. I think like either way you're taking a risk, because they might throw you out. In fact, they probably will, just to cut costs. Even if the company itself is like super successful, they can still throw you out. So it's like, wow, okay, well, then what's the point? You know what I mean? Anyway, let us proceed into the main building. Lettuce, tomato. Shut up, Jinsey. Okay, sorry. My bad. At least we have a teleport here. So we've got that going for us. Also, in case you're wondering, I'm now only like 3 million-ish off from getting all the money back that I spent on leveling crafters. Gemstone Trader! Hello, friend. I'm probably gonna level like a bunch of my classes through just fates. Just so... Is there a chocobo keep as well? Just so I can get all the gemstones done, because I still don't even have all the gemstones done in the other zones. I wonder if they count for both, actually. Hold up. Do they count for both? Travel, shared fate. I think they do. I think we use the same gemstones on each. Do we not? I think we might, which is really useful. So telling my friend to shut up. I'm sorry. Keep talking, Jinsey. Bigger game companies often only look for profits and not the human work there. Exactly. Which is why I really love buying stuff from like the company that made Hades, Supergiant. I buy every Supergiant game. Every single one. To this day, I have bought every single one. I finished Zone 5 already. Dang, thanks. Speeding through it. Sasha's actually done. He said it was at a really good ending. The hunt currency is the same. Yeah, I saw that. We're using nuts again, which is really good. That feel when I have like 660 in Shadowbringer Zone. I maxed everything. I was really happy doing that. Every time I hear your name, I think I heard Chenzi. You're not the only one, Klulu. Do you prefer Lulu or Klulu, by the way? You can tell me that. You're not the only one. I hear that sometimes. I think if I had to pick a name today, I would probably put a little bit more thought in it. But I never thought I would be a content creator of any kind, so here we are. Sorry. Okay, so Klulu then. It's nice to meet you. Welcome in. I believe they are the same. Yeah, I think they are too, which is good for me. Supergiant creates pretty much only bangers. I know. I love Transistor. That's still one of my favorites. Can you still get loads of nuts from the weekly Shadowbringers hunts? Yeah, I think so. I don't mind the currency carrying over. I think they just kind of want to limit the currency types because, like, for tomestones, they already have to have the discontinued tab, right? And then if you have like the crafter scripts, they keep having to move them down as well. I need to actually move these. So I think they just want to make sure that the seals and nuts tab isn't huge as well. These days you don't have to do anything at Bethesda, you're just re-release Skyrim. I I hope the voiceovers go well. Greetings, we're here to peruse the Archaon's cavern? Why did I say cavern? Vaults. Y'all, can you tell I've not slept for 3 days? Because I think you can tell. Peruse? You're clearly not gleaners then. Might I ask your affiliation? We belong to the students of Valdesian, but is that relevant? I was given to believe that the vaults, those open to the public at least, were open to the public. Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved in the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. Okay, well, I have a giant bow, so let's try that again. Sleep, I will. I had a lot of anxiety. I had some very low spoons. We're fixing it, don't worry. We're fixing it. Today. Oblivion might be my favorite of the series. Morrowind is getting a fan remake, and I'm doing some voiceover work for that, which is why I hope everything goes well. I'm very excited about that. I'm honestly so very excited about that. Have a good gym visit, Edis! Get swole! It was fine having you here. Thank you for making me feel better. Did you say spoons? I did say spoons. What do you guys think of the Oblivion remake as a party-based RPG like DAO? I'd be interested in trying it as like a mod for sure. I would love to see that actually. But also, like, Oblivion and Morrowind kind of have like a special place in my heart because I spend so much time in there. So, you know. Yeah, it just has to go well bit-wise. Sky Oblivion, yeah, and Skywind is the one that I worked on. Or am working on, I guess. I hope so too, what I said. I hope so too. Oblivion stream when? No, no Oblivion stream, but if Skywind goes well, I am definitely streaming that. That would be cool as hell to play that and hear your voice acting. I know, I'm really excited about that, but they still have to like okay everything. To be fair, I'm doing female Dunmer, and they are looking for a lot of voiceover work for that still. So yeah, I hope if they don't like what I did, they'll at least just be like, oh, we'll make an adjustment here, because they did okay my my accent. They okayed my accent and my acting. So, you know. I've been using spoons also with my UC. I have limited spoons. Had another streaming use it a while back and it stuck with me. Yeah, I always use the spoon thing because it's so easy to explain, you know what I mean? Like when you're out of spoons, you're out of spoons. And today I have like -10 spoons, which is why I'm kind of low energy. I'm sorry I'm kind of low energy, but I'm gonna fix it. I finished my video today as well, so I will have a little bit more breathing room. Although I finished it a little bit later than I was originally planning to, unfortunately. Skywind, yes, it's Skywind. I loved Oblivion when it came out, but replaying it is rough. Yeah, that's why I hope the remake is gonna like fix a few things. Did the recordings go well with the reverb? Well, that's what we're gonna find out. I still actually, outside of this box that I got to block reverb a bit, I also recorded under a giant fuzzy blanket. Because the person who told me that I had reverb, he was really great with like working with me, trying to figure out how to fix my reverb and like what recordings worked and which ones didn't. He was very nice about it. So that's actually been very helpful in general, because I feel like it also improves in general my recording for my own videos, you know what I mean? So that was really helpful. My acting brings all this. It's too hard. Enwa! I actually had to do a lot of screaming, a lot of loud, angry screaming. Your low energy is better than my energy if it makes you feel a little bit better. No, Mo, it doesn't. I want you to be happy. I wish I could give you the tool I use. It's okay. Don't even worry about it. I don't, like I said, I don't hear the reverb. So I needed someone else to tell me. And I still don't really know exactly what to listen for, but I know a little bit more, and at least I know how to fix a part of it. You know what I mean? Takes a lot to exist in general for many of us. Yes, I am proud of you if you just made it through this fucking year. Like this fucking hell year. I am proud of you. Even if some people are like, oh, I didn't accomplish anything this year, I didn't make any great changes, blah, 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 whatever. You survived. I am proud of you. Best thing about Oblivion is the dialogue between NPCs. Hello, goodbye. There are so many amazing gifs of things happening in Oblivion where it's like, oh my god, like the one with the elevator. Oh my god, I'm gonna post it again on Discord because I just remembered it exists and it's so fucking funny. Oh my god. I'm a bit tired of surviving, but I'll keep going. Come and survive in the basements. When we have a basement, come and survive in my basement. Not us then, I suppose. I suppose we'd better move along to another facility. This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? Might we at least make use of that? Nope, you can't do that either. Wow. That service has also been suspended, I'm afraid. For the time being, priority has been given over the conveyance of inventory. What? So this is as far as we can go? I apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after our restructuring operation is concluded. It's too late. That's the end of the world. Rude Elfman. I mean, he just works here. I can't blame him. He's not the Jeff Bezos. That's our dad. Our dad is Jeff Bezos. I really like the dialogue minigame in Oblivion, but I understand if people didn't. There's always going to be some mechanics that people don't like. That's okay. Frickin' Charlian. I know, right? I never got any good at that minigame. I like trying. Interesting. I could let the Lala slither in. Yeah, she's an Archon. By that time it will be too late, and we were so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach. Let us step outside for the moment, shall we? We're gonna be level-headed about it. The OG gatekeepers, they're actually the worst about it? Oh no. Oh no, he is a jerk. Never mind, he doesn't just work here. He's part of the system. Screw you, Archean Custodian. You're a bad elfman. Students of Belgesian. Huh. We've disowned him, officially. See their expression change when you hover over the option? They're like, don't you dare say that. She could just take off the yellow jacket to make it be more discreet. Just roll rogue. Just let me roll rogue and go in there. Easy. How can you talk so fast? Is the Belgian pommes frites or the chocolate? Just a fun question. People always tell me I talk fast, but I don't notice it. I talk faster when I'm more excited. If I'm, like, when I'm reading scripts, I make an effort to talk kind of slowly. I don't know if you've noticed that, but at that point, I listen to most of my videos at like twice the speed because I'm like, why am I talking so slowly? But I'm talking slowly because I know that people think I talk too fast. So I slow myself down when I do script reads. You're welcome. 99% are jerks, it's true. They are. And I think the fast talking in general came from all the yogurt candy. I know, not listed, but yogurt candy is like my favorite candy, so it must be that. That must be what facilitates the speed. The lockpicking was good too. Once you figure out the trick, you can unlock anything with that skill. Yeah, well, I don't have any skill. Let's have a speedy conversation, see if who can keep up with who. If we're both really excited, totally, yes. Always thought your talking was very medium. Right, I don't think I talk too fast either, but I get this comment so often. I don't know, it's just me. She's generally excited here, it seems. I do keep like, I save like my energy for stream. After stream I crash. Like I'm pooh, gone. I might start a fire here. I like Fallout 4 more than New Vegas. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've not played Fallout 4. I unfortunately don't have an opinion on Fallout 4. I'm sorry. I've never played it. I've seen people talk about it, but I've just not gotten to it. Maybe I'll stream it one day. I agree. We all love yogurt candy. Yes, yes, toasted yogurt, yogurt candy. It's the best. Their thinking is just too slow. I can keep up easily. It's true. I guess their thinking is just too slow. You gotta read chat fast. I do think that streaming has made me talk a little bit faster because I do try to keep up with chat so much. This is an island with terrible food full of xenophobic assholes. You're right, it's really Britain! That's what I said! We are in the UK! I'm definitely getting yogurt-covered strawberries on Friday. Tasty. Will Jinsey stream more towards the 4 hours or more towards the 3 hours? I'll probably go like halfway-ish. 3 hours is like kind of where I was going today. I don't know if you have the voice on, but I was aiming for around the 3 hours because I'm like lower energy today either way. I have to go recuperate myself, even if I really, really want to play more. But you know, FNV has not aged as well as I would like. Also, they're all based on Bethesda's weird sandbox engine. That's true, they have lots of bugs. I would like to see a remake of that one, actually. I can thankfully see my recording time. That's what I usually look at, my recording time on OBS. Don't worry, I will try to make sure I keep very close to the 3 hours. We are at an impasse. As we have no other leads, I should like to pursue this one further. So we're gonna break in. But I doubt that our stone-faced custodian will be swayed by heartfelt pleas. We must seek another means to access the lower levels. It is likely that the people in this area are involved in the restructuring in one way or another. If we were to ingratiate ourselves, they might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let us ask around. Surely someone is in need of a few strong backs to lighten the load. Well, that's not my back then. When is Elden Ring coming out? Soon, I hope. I will put it on my list, Angel. Like, it's been on my list, kind of. I've been wanting to play it, but it's just, I haven't had the time. I unlocked Triple Triad! That's the only thing I care about! Should I go inside to ask? Guess I should. I'm also very excited about Elden Ring. And also there's this other game, like a Pinocchio-looking game. What is it called? Life of P? I think it's called Life of P. Where's everybody who wants to talk to me? It's not gambling, it's all skill! It's all skill, I promise! Does anybody want to talk to me about stuff? No? I'm about to have to mount here. What about behind here? Does anybody want to talk to me here? Oh, there's one, there's one. No, see, not Life of Pi, Life of P. I can't really explain it, but if you Google it, it's like a Souls type game, but you're Pinocchio. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's like really Bloodborne-y looking. And like you're Pinocchio who keeps like adding, oh, Lies of Pi. Thank you. Lies of Pi. And he like keeps changing like parts of his body into weapons, and there's like a plague again and everything. Like I looked at the trailer and it looks really interesting. Sorry, yeah, P, now I was doing both. Lies of P. So that one's been on my radar as well. That and Elden Ring, but I'm trying to satiate my Souls lore thing need. Now I'm going to replay it again, I'm sorry. With Souls. What's that? Take you down on the lift with me? Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down all day, and only now have I finally found a spare moment to rest. Rude. I logged in. Have fun. I did see a gleaner fellow heading out the gate there, though, shouldering a large pack, engaged in some manner of task. Maybe he'll be headed down below after he's done with whatever it is he's doing. Oh, just outside, you say? Just outside, you say? Oh, maybe I have to talk to two people who both tell me that that's where they're going. Let me see. Have a nice day yourself, Klaus. I hope the work call goes well. And see you soon. I do not want a Chocobo Porter, but I do want to unlock you. You're welcome, Chocobo Man. Am I taking the lift? Oh no, we're just students. They won't let us onto the Archeon, even though we found... Actually, we have no idea what it is we found. There's no record of such a creature anywhere, but it was wandering around Tranquility, and so we thought to donate it to the vaults. Oh god, it's moving. Hi, Flames! Hi, buddy! Squeal, squeal! Aw, oddest little squeal, don't you think? Anyway, I suppose we'll have to take care of it until the Archeon is open again. I want the little squealy boy. The squealy boy seems kind of cute. And I don't want them to go here because... Oh, what is that mount? Hold on, what is that mount? Ma'am? Sir? What is that mount? Does anybody know what that mount is? That looks fucking dope. What is that mount? Okay, that looks dope. Bye. That looks dope. Went from 6k in a queue to 5,000. That's just literally barely any advancements. What the hell? Oh, I think I need to go around like this. Oh, that's the collector's edition mount? I don't have the collector's edition. Maybe I'll get it now because it looks dope. Looks like Odin's horse. It looks really cool. I really like it. They got a Lala and shoved it in a box. But there's so many Lala here. You'd think they'd know the difference, but no. Or they just wanted to shove one in the box, which is also very understandable. There you are. It's a Pegasus sword. Oh, thanks. I haven't gotten my CE stuff yet. I would only get the digital one. Pain to win mount. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ready boy! He'll help us. He likes us. Sleipnir. You can actually buy Sleipnir. Sleipnir is a mount from the cash shop. Because Odin also exists. So, you know. Wait, you probably know that. What am I saying? You probably know that. Quiet! You'll frighten it away! What are we catching? Ah, it's you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. That cloudkin I need to capture is close. Very close. I will help you. I'll help you do the thing. You wish to help me with this too? You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, 2 hunters are generally better than 1. Very well. The canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds, but the one I'm after today is the hornbill. Its feathers are green and its cry a distinctive caw. Single it out and shoot it with a sleeping dart. Oh, you couldn't do that? Oh, you just found him. Healed the people who actually fought him. To be fair, lots of people don't know this, but if you are ever doing fates, obviously if you are a DPS, then your gold rating depends on your damage. But for tanks and healers, it can also depend on your heals. And obviously, like, as a red mage, you can heal as well. But if you are a tank, creating enmity, like just getting threat on as many things as possible, will increase your gold rating. And healing people as a healer will increase your gold rating. So, because sometimes, like, there's so much damage going on that you're just not going to be able to get a gold rating. As a healer, I just stand in things at that point and heal myself. And that gets me gold rating usually. As a tank, I'm just going to provoke things, and that gets me gold rating too. Anyway, so, tidbits with Jinsey. Hello, you're welcome. The effects are short-lived, so I'll lie in wait down by the riverbank to claim our quarry. Be sure to hit the right one. I will attempt. Taunting as many things as possible. I'm good at this. Only if you're a tank. If you're anything else, it doesn't count. Okay, I will do the blowgun thing. What does the hornbill look again like? It's a bird, right? Oh my god! Oh! You're very caw-caw. Right? You're him, right? You've sedated the wrong birds! Listen. 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 Okay, so it's not that one. So it's this one. Now come here. I thought caw-caw was like what they were supposed to say. Oh, you also say caw-caw. I can't aim! What the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just looking at the caw-caw. I totally forgot about the green part. I can't tell you how many times I failed this because I refuse to read. I just blocked green out of my mind. You know, aiming is not my strong suit. There's a reason we don't play Call of Duty on this channel. I don't know how aiming works. I'm sorry. I'm not straight enough to aim. Bisexuals don't aim. We spray and pray. They voiced him! That means he's sticking around! Yes! I just leveled my paladin all the way, so now I'm officially everything! Yeah, let's go!
Nicely done! Let me truss this one up and I'll make my way over to you.
Stay with me forever. He's just gonna forget about the fact that I failed the first time. It didn't happen. It never happens. What do you mean failed? Failed what? I don't know what you're talking about.
There you are. Any new revelations?
I don't know what colors are. That's what I just said. This is a different timeline. Exactly.
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill. I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Oh my god, the mystery!
It's a simple thing, really.
Go on.
Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties.
Oh no, they're being nice!
But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
Where it's gonna be fed to Cthulhu, I'm guessing. Like, at this point, I just imagine there's an old god somewhere underneath Charlia, because, like, what the fuck? Did he stuff the bird in his backpack? Apparently so. He doesn't need to be alive, it seems. Stop killing animals! We're just gonna
The
ask.
restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum. The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth. Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
Oh, so me every day. Cthulhu grounds, yeah.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research.
It's for feeding Cthulhu, I told you.
I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
Oh my god, what if they are though? What if they're like, we're not gonna deal with the calamity, we're just gonna move to the moon? Yo, what if that's their plan? Like, they're just like, we're gonna move to the moon, fuck it. The world is gonna end, bye. Imagine though, imagine.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance.
It's like Soma again, yeah, except this time we're going to the moon.
They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
Okay, maybe that is actually, hold on. I was mostly joking, but I think maybe that is actually what they're doing. Maybe that's actually what they're doing. And that's why they, like, that's a good reason to not care about the world ending if you're not gonna be there anymore, right? One place untouched by capitalism. Space!
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans.
Are you coming with me?
Our concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations.
On the moon!
Now, I really must be
Oh, that was a bonk?
I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
Wait, Sandy, do you even play Final Fantasy XIV? Hold on. Because I don't think you do you? I played a good bit last night, so now I'm ahead of you, yes! To be fair, I also played really slow today.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels.
Please smuggle us in. I beg.
And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your...
Yeah, the wizards are going to the moon, and I guess we're going with them. Like, Endwalker has already, like, it's been very moon-related, so I'm assuming that that's kind of what they're doing. Like, it fixes basically everything. It fixes not caring about the end of the world. It fixes the fact that they're trying to get sustainable stuff to the moon. But, like, the only thing is, if they were gonna keep that to themselves, then it would be that, they're building an ark again? Right? No, don't worry about it, thanks. Like, rather safe than sorry, for sure, thank you. I finished MSQ 2 nights ago, so now I can level how much others enjoy themselves. We're theory crafting right now. Like, when we were reading in the library, we were reading about that some Neunkrumpf or something like that, the guy who built the Ark, and then came to Charlia afterwards, that guy, like, they're just doing that again? And they're not telling anybody, they're just bringing select people that are breedable, I guess? Like, they're getting, like, only smart people, only researchers, and definitely only Charlians. They're just like, we can't bring the entire world because the Ark's too small, so they just decide not to tell anyone to avoid panic, and also because they don't want people to come and try to take their Ark away. But, like... Anyway, fuck Charlians. They're kind of assholes, not gonna lie. Thanks it well, I was about to delete it too. Okay. Zandy, you were accidentally on point! You accidentally got on point! First I gotta get some tomes for my 570 gear that I can level stuff again. I kind of want to do experts, but I guess I can't for a while time. It's a freaking accident too. No, it's okay, buddy. It was caught, so there's no problem.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift. I will, of course, follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Let's carry something else then.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
Oh no! We're all so nice about this.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down.
He also just doesn't care about the rules, does he? He's like, you know, if you want to infiltrate, you know, you can do it like this. Either they have a plan like that, or the bad guys brainwash them and they're doing something sinister. I think it's the first. I think they're just selfish. You have to let Jinsey go with questions unanswered. It's true. I like doing conspiracies anyway, in the game at least. We can't rule out all gods just yet. I'm pretty sure no rules apply to me, but he's right though. Did he lie? I don't think so.
This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos.
Oh.
While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
Comes to the rescue!
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you'd do well to turn back. I bid you.
I'm the warrior of light, I'll be fine. Don't tell my bosses. This is a minimum wage contractor. Yeah, he does not care. He does not care.
Turning back is hardly an option, not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
Oh, for sure, thanks. But sometimes, like, accidentally, it might give something away anyway, right? So it's totally fine. Like I said, better safe than sorry, because I really don't want to be spoiled, even accidentally. But yeah, Zendi doesn't play the game. I want that coat. The backpack for clams. To be fair, it might become a gatherer or crafter outfit. Because they're basically gatherers, right? Arwen? Sorry, a cat was attacking the blankets. I already guessed one thing, right? I need to tread carefully, that's true! Look, we're just too knowledgeable. Okay, I have a question for the people who have played this game already, who have played through this part. How much longer is this particular part of the MSQ? Do you think I should go ahead and finish this part? Or are you like, no, that will definitely overtime a lot? Tap, 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 tap. 24-hour stream. No, I can't. Oh, sorry, sir. You are a target for me. You may die in peace. If like an hour more in the zone? Okay, then I won't finish it today. It personally didn't take me very long, but I did skip, so I don't fully know. Okay, I never skip. I never skip. You've hit your 3 hours. Yeah, no, exactly. I was like, if it's only a little bit more, then I would finish it, but then I won't. I will wait before we go into the spooky mine. This must be it, the entrance to the mine shaft. It's faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures homed there by the researchers, you think? Well, slavering beasts aside, we will need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue. Yay! Sasha! Thank you for giving Flames a sub! Mod with that sub! It's okay, he's a temp mod, he doesn't have to do it all the time. No, I'm not gonna finish it because, like I said, I'm very low spoon today. And my voice is also a little bit more hurt because I did like a longer one on Monday. I didn't even know it expired. Ha, well now it hasn't anymore. Haha. I will go rest. Okay, so for the people that don't know what spoons is, a lot of people who are, they use it to talk about their mental health. So when I say I have no spoons, it means that I am mentally exhausted. And I need time to recuperate in that. So, for example, we do that with spoons because, for example, me doing the dishes, will cost me 1 spoon, and I only have 10 spoons in a day to spend. Me finishing my videos will be like 5 spoons, so at that point I only have 4 spoons left to use on anything else. Right now I'm operating on minus 10 spoons, so I'm gonna go recover my spoons. Also for chronic pain, yeah, you can use it for a lot of things, which is, I think it's a very useful way to explain things. I've lent out all my spoons! No, go back with my spoons! Even though spoons use forks and knives. It's very violent. It's even worse exhaustion. No, exactly. Is there a way to get more spoons? It's me resting. It's always just giving yourself some space. And I'm gonna give myself some space. And I will see you on Friday. I hope you all have a very lovely rest of your day. I honestly felt a little bit sad at the start of the stream, but thank you for being so understanding about the rules and stuff. I will post it on the Discord as well. Please remember that I'm not targeting anybody. I love you all very much, platonically. We're just gonna have no more sexy jokes, and we'll see you on Friday for the beautiful Porter Bunny. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Buffy.